man end up like?
Bruv, why is the first thing man's got to do is swear on a ting, bruv? Calm down, you know.
I just remembered someone in the White House, bruv.
What?
Talking about
Bruv, allow it, fam.
The mic was live, bruv.
The mic was live when?
And like it was a press conference, and the mic was live.
They was talking of madness.
And then it was like, oh, like, are you man sanitized or something? It's like, oh, don't worry, man. We all had the vaccines and stuff.
Oh.
Like, is he in Joe Rogan, bruv?
Nah.
Real life. Look, we're about to go live still.
Hey! Are we live?
Yeah, we live.
We are live, guys. I'm Joe, 1/3 of the Cyber Nerds.
And I'm Raven your GS.
So I'm Mr. Blitz.
And today we've got another live TCN podcast coming at your head top. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are good today.
This is mine, right?
Yes.
Appreciate that.
That's it. So,
What are you man saying?
I'm good in it.
We're back for another podcast. Let me just bring this slightly closer.
Bruv, it's just been a mad... I'll get this off of it, bro. It's been a mad week, like. It's been a mad week. It's been a mad week, fam. 6 live streams, bare content coming out on the channel. Shout out to all of the Patreons, members, subscribers, followers, Twitch, YouTube, all of that, man. Shout out to all of you guys. I just hope you guys had a great week, man.
I definitely got to co-sign that, bruv. Like, I just feel like my Friday streams are just a whole different madness. I don't know if it's because the beginning of the weekend and everybody had enough of live, and when the crazy AHs just come through, it's a whole different... It's a riot. That's what it is. It's a riot. You know what I'm saying? So, that's that.
Yeah, man. It's been a good week. Like, when is it even like a bad week? That's what I'm trying to even...
Listen, let me stop you there, yeah?
Oh, there we go.
Let me stop you there, yeah? Because word on the street, we're doing a cosplay...
A cosplay karaoke. Fam, I only heard about this thing like yesterday or something.
Isn't cosplay doing a character of somebody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm doing a character of myself. Does that still count?
I don't know, that's what I heard,
If you're dressing up in attire
Yeah.
that you wouldn't usually, it's cosplay, bro. Even if you're only yourself.
Even in Halloween, that's cosplay as well now.
Yeah, costume play. Yes.
I don't think he understands the
Cosplay. Yeah, bruv.
As a character.
Like, no, bruv. Even if you're dressing up as yourself, that's cosplay, bro.
Well, that's definitely happening, yes. I'm doing the QA karaoke.
What, bruv? What is bruv? I don't understand. I don't understand, bruv. What is a Q&A karaoke? Like, what is that, bruv?
So obviously you ask questions, I'll give you answers, and I'm gonna be singing.
Any excuse just to dress up, any excuse just to throw his hentais ways, bruv.
I don't know about that.
I don't know why anyone even wants this. Firstly,
They definitely wanted it, so it's gonna happen, isn't it?
Someone said that you're gonna wear a disco shirt.
Hell yeah, I am.
Bruv, with the shirt open.
Yeah.
Bruv.
Deep V-neck, everything.
Bruv, man said, someone came on my stream and was like, yo, Sam's gonna wear a disco shirt, buttons down, open to his navel, bro. I was done.
I've actually never seen Sam Benny like that, bro.
I said, bruv, who wants to see Sam's taco meat, bruv? It's murder.
Even that concept is new to me as well. I never heard that was actually
taco meat.
Yeah, I didn't know that was actually
that's a US thing, isn't it?
Yeah, bruv. Taco meat.
I was like, what does that even mean?
Nah, fam.
Okay, cool.
It's long anyway, but yeah, man. Shout out to all of you guys for being part of that, fam. That's all a bit.
Done with you, man,
that's all a bit mad, fam. Get me, but yeah, man. Shout out to everyone in the chat. We got stuff to talk about today.
Yeah, man. You know what? A lot's been happening in the universe, man. A lot's been happening in the universe. Coronavirus not playing games.
Oh, God, bro.
And it's just, bro.
Why have you got to go there every week? Just leave it alone.
Bruv, yeah, you know we just got an extension of 3 more weeks. So he's still here.
Bruv,
so
this ain't the lockdown podcast, bruv.
Bruv, I bet it's affecting everything.
Bruv, it's not affecting us.
That's true.
Oh, this is
But man was never in the Matrix.
It has affected us in a better way, if anything.
Nah, it's not affecting me, bro. We was in this trajectory.
That's it.
Regardless.
See, he's saying that because he's ripping all the benefits of what man is doing now, bro. This guy makes me sick.
Sam stays at home while us two are doing all the work, and he's just like, yeah, life's just getting better, and I'm not doing much more. I don't know what's going on, bro.
Everything's just leveling up.
Man, just riding the roller coaster, fam. It's mad.
I got cosplay karaoke.
Bro, that's all he's doing. Planning parties, bro, for himself, bro.
Parties, you know.
Oh, it's not a party. It's not. Is there going to be music? Is there going to be singing and dancing? Alright, cool. That's a party, bro. Is there going to be more than one person there?
I don't know.
All right, cool. So when was
Yeah,
the
that's
last?
been just, I don't know.
When was the last person when was the last time you had one person on your stream? Have you ever had one person on your stream?
Yeah, I have actually.
Lies. When?
I don't know, when I was on Mixer, innit? Ooh.
Wowza.
Does Mixer even count?
Of course it's a stream, no?
Let him
That
live
man
it.
that's in a stream.
Bro, to be honest, the day he was on Mixer, he was multi-streaming onto other platforms as well, so he really wasn't on one person. But I'm not even going to say that, innit? I'm just going to pretend like that didn't happen, innit? Bro, you've never seen that.
I ain't seen one person on my stream. Like, was
Listen.
you there though? No, you wasn't. How would you know?
Bro,
Cool.
as long as you've been streaming, I've been here, fam.
So that means
Was you
the
streaming
person
before?
then.
Was you streaming before you met me? You streaming before you knew me? Was you streaming before the Cybernerds? All right, fall back.
But it was. You're saying there was one stream I was only had one person.
Bro,
Is that what you're trying to
you've
say?
never had a one-man stream. Fam.
Never.
Never in your
Alright,
life.
Cool, because I'm pretty sure it existed and I was there and it happened.
Bro.
I
Bro,
was even there when it had zeros as well. So I was
you had
like,
zeros?
Of course I did.
This guy's lying, bro.
Am I?
Yeah,
Alright,
bro,
cool.
show me the stream.
It probably don't exist now.
Oh,
because
it don't
it's
exist. If it's on Mixer, there's backlog. They save, no?
No, they don't. They
Do
go.
they save on YouTube?
YouTube, yeah, they do.
So you got that, yeah?
Yeah,
I want
do.
to see that, bro.
Alright,
I want to
cool,
see that. I want to see that. I want to see that. Guys, I don't believe. Do you believe? Community. We let Sam stream and have no viewers. It's a lie. It's never.
You said never, but I was there, fam. I see the things at zero.
All right, cool. Bro, you know that split second when you turn on and no one's got the notification yet, yeah? That second does not count, yeah? Alright, I'm not involved anyway. I'm not involved. I'm not involved.
So at this point, Bruce Wayne is just driving towards the way
Bro,
of
just
power.
allow it. All right, guys, we're watching Batman vs Superman, the deluxe edition. Get me? Just because I feel like it's relevant to some of the topics we're going to talk about today on both sides, on the Marvel and the DC sides. But after, let's just get into this thing, innit?
Thank
guys,
you, bro, because I'm tired of hearing this.
bro, you wanted to talk 20 minutes about Corona, and now me and Sam
I'm
can't
just
talk about his.
updating, like, you know. I'm just
Bro,
getting
they've
what's
got
going on.
the news. They've got the news,
Bro,
bro.
nobody watches the news, you know.
Bro,
That's very
bro. Anyway,
Nobody watches the news.
anyway,
Go on.
guys. All right, look. As you know, guys, if you've got a comment, question, or whatever, you just want to shout the man out. You want to shout yourself out. Slap up the donation. Slap up a super chat. We're gonna get to all of those at the end of the topics that we have to talk about. Also, shout out to all of the new Patreons that have been coming through. We've got more new Patreons this month than in a long time. So shout out to everyone who's out there trying to support the community and help push us forward. Shout out to all the new YouTube members as well. Shout out to all of the new subscribers on Twitch too. So appreciate you guys. You guys are doing the whole thing.
Since we're on this shout out thing, yeah, can I give a shout out to YouTube? Because man just got verified.
Yeah, do you know what?
Did you know why we got verified?
No, we didn't. Well, I didn't.
I knew he didn't. And I wasn't even gonna go there with him. How could he know? You would have to do work to know this.
I don't do work.
Bro.
No, I don't. No, I'm saying don't do work.
Wait,
Alright, cool.
wait,
Okay,
wait,
now I don't do
wait,
work. Alright,
wait,
cool.
wait.
Alright, nah.
So how can you not know that
So I went on the Skype call,
your
maybe,
channel
or maybe
has
the email.
has not.
Maybe I don't know, fam. I don't know. I'm not there, innit? I'm not there. I just turn up.
Why are you not there?
I don't know. I just turn up.
But
I
why are
just
you
turn
not
up.
there?
I just answered your question.
But I'm asking you why. What's the reason?
I just answered your question. I don't know what you want me to
It
say,
is
fam.
spicy today.
It's gonna get spicy, it is, you know.
It's spicy
I'm
today.
sweating, cool, but no,
It's
it's hot in here.
There's
Real
some water,
hot.
bro.
Nah, I'm cool. I'm cool. That
Yo,
was off of
listen,
water, you know,
look,
it's
guys,
cool.
look.
I just turn up.
We would not been able to get verified without you guys. So shout out to you guys for all of the support, for all of the years. Shout out to all the old followers, new followers, and everyone in between. And big shout out to YouTube for, wanting to put us on that next tier of content creator, do you know what I'm saying, who are certified on the platform. So thank you, YouTube. All right, look, we're going to roll into the first thing. Yeah, boom. We're talking about what you on, man. What you been watching, what you been reading, what you been doing. Do you get what I'm saying? Basically. Let's start with Sam, innit? Sam, do you want to go first?
Rocky, don't.
Sam's actually sweating.
I told you I am.
Man's nose.
And I don't want to start
Bro,
first.
I can see that.
I'm going to go
It
first.
happens,
then.
fam. It happens.
Hey, someone
It
give this
happens.
man some tissue.
No, it's
Sam.
cool. No, it's cool.
What do you mean?
He's hot, bruv. He's hot. He's
I
hot. He's
don't
hot.
want the tissue.
He's hot, man. He's hot. He's hot. He's
So
hot.
don't want the
He's
tissue.
hot, bruv. Guys, it is spicy.
I'm trying to
today.
help you out right
Fam,
now.
Now you want to help me out. Now.
We ain't been helping you out for years. This is going mad, bruv. This is getting. Yeah.
It's going mad. It's cool. It's fine. I don't want
Hey,
the
look,
tissue.
what I've been on there. Wait, what I've been on? What I've been watching or reading?
Whatever, bruv. What do you want to tell us about?
Okay, so I just finished watching the first season of Westworld.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I feel like, I ain't gonna lie, bruv, I feel slightly dumb in it, like, because just when you think you know something, they just flip. Like, how many flips has it been? Like legitly, I think the last, from episode 8 to episode 10, is just flipping, bruv, like on everything.
It's mad, bruv. Like the show's mad hard, but like it's just one of them things you've just got to watch more than once, bruv.
Definitely.
Like bare times, like
Definitely.
obviously because I rewatched season 1 again, and I'm like halfway through season 2 now, and it's like raw. I'm watching season 1 again, and I'm like, I know what happens, but I'm like trying to see the things that really connect it. Do you know what I'm saying? So I can sit down with someone and be like, yo, this is what happens in season 1 of Westworld. And I even still on the low kind of feel like I'd still kind of have a hiccup here and there, but bruv, it gets worse in season 2.
Really?
Bruv,
Bruv, it's stress. Like, it's a good stress. It's a good stress.
Nah, it's a good show, yeah.
It's a very good show. Like, I don't think I've ever come across a show where it's just crowd level, like, just...
Is your second time watching it?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but I never finished watching the first season.
Oh,
So the first time around, it was, maybe I got to, I would say episode 6 or 7, just before 8. And then like, 8 just boom, 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 boom. And just like, oh shit. But then episode 9 comes, and they do something else, and then episode 10 comes, and you're just like, fam, can you just allow it? Like, it's just too much. So I don't think Westworld is a show anyone can just pick up. Right. Like, no way in hell, bruv. Like, it's just too crazy. When my guy, spoiler, sorry, should have watched it.
whoa, like
But
that,
bruv. When what's the old geezer?
William.
Yeah, William.
That's a spoiler in itself, boy.
Like,
That is a spoiler. Sam, have you watched it?
I watched episode 5.
I was like, oh, did you wait?
It was peppered. It's unlimited peppered.
Bruv. Sick. Oh, so you actually watching it?
Yeah, I'm watching it now. Yeah.
Why didn't you say anything before?
You want to go in like, I'll watch it. I'll catch up.
You just spoiled a lot for
But
me.
that's
why I said that brother's name.
But did you put two
Maybe.
together?
Just
Okay.
Yeah, I won't go in deep.
Go.
I think you talk
Go.
about.
But you should have stopped me, because obviously if that was me, I'd be like, yo. But I guess the sweat is getting to you, so you're not computing things.
I'm breaking down right now.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. What else did I finish watching? Anything else? Oh, Picard. We finished watching Picard. Review was supposed to come out on Friday, but guess what? Man's bare busy doing work in it, so I guess you're gonna have to wait. I'm not gonna say tonight. I'm not gonna force it tonight. Not today. Man's been working hard this weekend. So tomorrow, you guys will get Picard tomorrow.
All right, cool. So I've been on Picard as well. Obviously, halfway through season 2 of Westworld, but like, I'm not gonna lie, season 2, which I thought I had watched before, I actually hadn't. So I was like, I jumped into it and I was like, Rob, actually not seen season 2, and it's like, bruv, I'm struggling to get through it. I'm not gonna lie.
Is it too much madness?
No, I don't like the direction they went in.
Ooh.
Like, it goes in a direction, and I'm like, what?
Ooh.
Why? Do you know what I'm saying? So I am gonna finish this season, because I do want to get to season 3 and bust that out. But yeah, that's just, I don't want to go into it too deep, bro. When you get there, you can make that decision for yourself.
Right,
do you get what I'm saying?
I just got one question, because obviously I finished season 1. Is it with the Sensei brothers?
I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say anything, because if I answer that question, it will frazzle your mind. Like, just watch the first episode of season 2. All answers will be,
Right,
all your questions will be answered. All right, cool. What else? This is not something that I've been watching, but I'm thinking about jumping on. There's like 3 things I'm thinking about jumping on. Someone's gonna murder me in the comment section, but I'm thinking about jumping on Batwoman. The reason why, yeah, I saw one episode of The Flash, and I think I told you, man, about it before,
you've been saying this.
where he goes to a next universe or whatever, and it's him, Supergirl, Batwoman, a couple other heroes, and Batwoman in that little section is kind of hard, and I'm like, whoa, is this just because this was directed by the Flash people? I think this is what you guys said, or is this how the show is? But regardless of that, I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt, and I have to try the thing, bro.
No, that's fine. I
gotta try it.
I mean, to be honest, before you always knock something or have an opinion, you have to watch it even if it's bad. But sorry, but the whole reason I'm not really leaning onto that, because usually when there's a good show, my Twitter's blowing with it. Like, especially with the creative writers who are so into these shows, and I ain't heard zip from it.
That's kind of a worry for me as well.
Yeah, so I'm just like, because and when I say my Twitter, it's not from like fans. It's from writers that are watching the show. Do you know what I'm saying? So they are very like, they comment on the shows or the certain episodes without spoilers. It's like very, like they massage it nicely. Do you know what I'm saying? To a point where you're just like, oh, that's interesting what you're saying. It doesn't spoil. It doesn't give up anything. I have no idea what you're talking about. But the way you elaborate in this particular episode, I want to jump on.
I need to see it for myself.
So that's cool.
There's that, and I think there was something else. There was another show. I think I saw like an advert for, not like an actual trailer, but like I saw a picture of, but I can't even remember what it's called, man.
I do want to jump on Gangs of London though.
Gangs of London, boom. That's what it. Obviously, we did.
Is that what you wanted?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I said there was 3 things. That was the third one, because obviously we done a trailer reaction for Gangs of London. Looks mad. I'm actually pissed that it's on Sky or whatever.
No, but for us, it's on Now TV.
No, but we've got Now TV, but they dropped the whole season, right?
Yeah, they dropped it. Yeah.
That pissed me off, bro.
Really?
Like, bro,
wow.
drop
they don't
it.
do that, do they?
No,
Sky?
bro.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sky never does
I
that.
was about to say, Sky don't really do that.
Oh, yeah, because it's always week to week.
Yeah, and I'm saying like, yo, why would you drop the whole thing, bruv? Drop the thing week to week, especially in a time like now, where it's like, obviously they might have seen it like, oh, everyone's at home now, just drop the whole thing now. I understand that we might steal some views, but bro,
it's opposite effect though. Like if you drop it week to week,
they're coming back and coming back. But maybe if your show's not good, you don't want to drop it week to week. It's like, yo, drop off's gonna be mad. Episode 1 to 2. Do you know what I'm saying? You drop it all in one day. People are like, oh well, I got another episode. Are you gonna keep continuing in 4 seconds? Next episode's on. Do you know what I'm saying? So maybe that plays a part in it. Maybe it doesn't. This is all speculation from me. I'm definitely jumping on that. You get me? That's me, really. I ain't been reading nothing.
Are you watching anything? Or you just want to skip as well?
No, he said he didn't want to be first, innit? So we're coming back to him. He stopped sweating now, so.
Yeah, it's a little bit. Nose is still a bit runny though. So I started downloading the Immortal Hulk. So I'm gonna be reading that soon. But my iPad's just
Wait, so you're not watching anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna get to that.
Oh, so you're starting with reading?
Yeah. Just say probably by next month I'll start reading Immortal Hulk. I've got, I think 10 issues now. So I heard that's been quite a live series. So I'm gonna start reading that.
Is that new?
No.
Sort of. It was like it started late 2018.
Okay.
Like for a new run anyway, and it's been going. I think like almost 30 issues now to 2020. I've tried to watch Queen Sono. I think it is on Netflix. African Ting. Didn't really pan out for me. I didn't really like it the way it was going. It was not really shot really well, so I skipped that. And I started watching Money Heist. Everyone keep banging on about that. It's like a Spanish.
Oh, I heard about that like a few months ago. Everyone's going crazy about it.
No, but yeah, I've been watching. I think 5 episodes now. That was pretty good. I can enjoy it. Decent. What was it? Heist show. It's not like it's like it's really weird because you know when like they're going through like shows or whatever, and they kind of reveal later on how something should be done or whatever. They kind of do it the instant something's happened. Which is like a really weird take. Obviously, I don't mind it because I'm like, all right, you guys are doing this, you're telling me the plans as it got. Even if something was foiled, they're like, oh, but we still got like a plan B. All right, cool. But then they're still telling you, rather than the whole plan unravel, when you're like, oh, we did this, this, and this, and this. You're like, oh, snap. So they're already 5 steps ahead rather than being,
because instead of going through the motions.
Exactly, yeah. So I find that quite good, but no, I do like the show and everything. Even though it's like Spanish, I turn it to like English dubbed. I couldn't keep up.
Do you know what's mad, yeah? So 2 shows that I've got so ultra old. In fact, let me go 3. Money Heist, Narcos. Still ain't watched either of those, not one episode. Because I just don't like when people gas shows to me. Obviously, the Michael Jordan basketball documentary, first 2 episodes dropped, maybe last weekend. Next 2 episodes.
The Last Dance?
The Last Dance, yeah. First 2 episodes dropped. Episode 3 and 4 dropping today, and I just feel like there's such a hype over it. I don't want to watch it right now. I'm probably just gonna wait till all 10 pieces are out and then destroy that in like a day or something. You get me?
Hour each, still.
I don't care. Do you know what I'm saying?
You know what? Yeah, with that, yeah.
Well, have you watched it?
Me?
Yeah.
No, see, I'm kind of icy about it because you know me, I don't like propaganda in it. So I don't like when people are here pushing agendas or something in it. Like I grew up with the Chicago Bulls in it. So when you men are out here putting a poster of 4 men when it's 3 men, and there's other men who did a lot more than Steve Kerr, then you know I'm kind of gonna have a problem with that, innit? So I don't understand how you're gonna have Steve Kerr, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and Dennis Rodman. But bruv, there was players out there who did a lot more than this guy, and I get it. Like, yeah, he's broken records, he's won championships as a coach, not as a player. That's got nothing to do with Chicago Bulls. So don't be putting my guy next to it, innit? Because there's a lot of other people I can be naming. Orange Grant, like there's a lot more people who've done a lot more, fam. Like, no, stop it. So I'm kind of icy for that, innit? So at some point I might watch it or I might not. I don't care. I've watched it anyway. I grew up watching it.
That's another thing, innit? Like man saw the thing, so it's like does man need to relive the thing? I feel like, in fact, I guess it's
nice. I mean, but it's no, bruv. Just allow it, man. Just no. Like what? You mad?
Are you reading anything?
Reading, yes. So I finished reading Magneto.
What Magneto?
So it's no powers or anything like that. So it's just basically a story taken from, if I'm correct, letters, and they kind of turned into a comic run. No, this is very old, and it's just about this kid in the concentration camp and how, you know, him growing up over the years. But it's called Magneto because obviously the whole thing. But yeah, I read that. It's quite peak. It's actually very, very, very peak, very graphic. And then I started. I've carried on with. I picked up the X-Men, the new one.
After the events of Powers.
After the events of Powers. But what they've done is, bruv, these men are so sick, bruv. Yeah, it's right. So these men give you the first issue. The next 5 issues are different books. So I'm just like, ooh.
Normal flex.
So I'm like, I'll allow this. Then like, I think 2 weeks later, I'm like, but I really want to read this thing. Let me try and read just the 2nd issue.
Plugged.
Major spoiler. I'm like, stop it. I'm like, so now I have to go and pick up these other 4 books. Because it was so peak. I'm talking about the first page. It was so peak what was revealed. I'm just like, how? Like, it was mad. So, yeah. So now I'm in 5 books, just going back and forth.
These are the other ones that they announced at the same time, like
yeah. So Excalibur, you've got the team with like they've given us some weird names, right? Like, yeah, man. So there's like for who was it?
The teams have changed as well. Like, even though they got most of the original names.
Yeah. So they've kind of like they've separated them. So you've got one with is it Rogue? Is it Rogue that couldn't get in the island? I think it's Rogue, if I remember correctly. I think Rogue can't get in the island. So then is it Dazzler? She offers her a job, and then she kind of gets Storm, Wolverine, and I think Iceman or something. And then that's a team in itself. Do you know what I'm saying? Because everybody now is in this mutant island, and there's so many of them that you kind of have to put them in different books and stuff like that. So that's cool. And then I've also started reading. Is it X-Men? Fantastic Four. Yeah, very old school, but pretty good so far, man. It's actually quite deep, that book, and I'm finding out about Baby Franklin because I've never heard about that guy. But I know you guys kind of like when he was mentioned before. You guys started spazzing out because I guess he's that OP.
I was gonna say, how did you come across that though? Because
how did I come across that? I actually can't remember. It's just when you're just late night after a long day, you're just looking for something to read. Because I always want to read something very recent, present, but I always go back to something that I've missed. Okay. So that's what I've always been doing. So it's the same thing. So I finished reading the Magneto book, which is very old. So like, alright, cool. What's next after this? So that's how I read my comic books. So I learned a bit from the past and I stay current with what's going on.
I need more time to read more books, fam. Like, I feel like before I used to have this set time that I would destroy
it was on Wednesdays,
comics, fam. Something like that, fam.
It was on Wednesdays after practice.
And now I just don't. So I'm definitely going to find time because there's still got that whole run of Nightwing that I haven't read from Rebirth. Well, that I'm not reading that. Oh. In fact, I actually read that. I think I've read half of that series is garbage, fam. That's it. Listen, yeah.
Grayson, sorry, that's what it's called.
Grayson,
yeah.
Bro, whatever. Call it Agent Spiral or whatever, bruv. It's some nonsense, bruv. After Nightwing dies,
oh,
bruv, it's just dumb. The whole
bad.
thing's dumb, bruv. Obviously, this is far back, and we're talking about 2016, 2017 run now. Like, obviously, Nightwing dies in Forever Evil, or the persona of Nightwing dies, the superhero Nightwing dies, Dick Grayson lives on, and Batman and him have a fight, and then he sends him to go do this secret mission and work for this stupid agency and blah, 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 and they've got, like, technology that if you look at his face, you can't see it, because it's a spiral. Like, bro, it's some of the dumbest shit I've ever read. Anyway, but yeah, after he comes back from there, and assumes the role of Nightwing again, which is after Rebirth, which I didn't read either. So like, this might be an even new.
Rebirth was weird, man.
Bruv.
Rebirth was just weird.
I want to skip all of it.
I just don't understand. New 52, sorry to cut you, but New 52 was so good, yeah. Like, bruv, I don't remember reading anything New 52 that I didn't enjoy.
Issue sales. Now this is what happened, yeah. So basically, they did the New 52 thing. Flashpoint, boom, new sales. Bare new number ones come out. All of the books have got good writers on. Do you know what I'm saying? Carl Higgins, like, bruv, I can't remember who was doing Justice League. Jeff Jones, they brought out the best.
You had Brian Azzarello.
Bro, Scott Snyder, all of them, man. They all came out, was doing the books. But then, after 24, 25 issues, after like 2 years, all of them, man, kind of cut, do you know what I'm saying? To do other stuff, and they bring in, other people come on and start writing the books, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? The directions kind of turn, but what also happens with the sales? Sales going down, starts going down. So then, do you know what they're like? They're like, well, the last time we rebooted, numbers went up. We rebuilt again. Rebirth. Boom. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, like, can we just get some sort of continuity, fam? Like, that's all man wants, bro.
It was crazy for me, bro. I remember that particular time. I was so mad because I read Wonder Woman. And it was so good. It was so peak.
The Brian
Azzarello one. And then that storyline comes to an end. And then we start a new one. I'm just like, yo.
Fam.
No, and even Aquaman.
Fam.
Aquaman was mad.
This is what I was pushing you.
Aquaman was mad.
Fam.
Aquaman didn't even finish.
Bro.
It didn't even finish.
Issue 25, the shit goes off a cliff, bro.
Completely different,
bro. Listen, it's the look. Bro, I have read every Aquaman comic up until issue 25 on the New 52. Everyone before them, before the New 52, all of the older ones, bro. That who was writing?
Jeff Johns.
Jeff Johns is writing that thing, bruv. I think it's issue 25. It's his last issue. The All Hail the King, whatever. The next episode, the next issue, it is garbage.
Bruv.
Bro.
You know what's the same thing with Green Lantern as well? I don't know how many issues you did. Same thing, writing it, and then it's like, I've done Green Lantern for almost how many years? Someone else would take it. And again, I'm like, what?
Yeah,
what happened there?
Yeah, but
Like,
what makes Aquaman the worst is like, okay, like Wonder Woman. At least I had the whole story.
Mm-hmm.
I think it actually was 52.
Yeah, they did that with everybody.
52 issues.
Not everyone.
I had the whole, bruv. These men, not even half. Just died, bruv.
I think it's worse for me because some of my favorite characters are like, I want to say almost B tier. Nightwing, Aquaman, and like Earth 2. Do you know what I'm saying?
That in itself is disrespect.
Bruv, that's not the Batmans, the Supermans, the Wonder Womans. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Them man run them things.
Yeah, but Aquaman should be up there though.
Bruv, I'm just calling it what it is. Like,
I'm not saying you. I'm just saying it like itself. Yeah,
it is what it is, fam. So, bruv, all three of these are my three favorites in New 52. I was dead in all of them, fam. Bruv, issue Earth 2, bruv. The dude, listen. If you guys have not read the New 52 Earth 2 run from as long as I cannot remember this brother's name who's writing it, but I'm gonna have to look it up. But from 1 to when he stops, it's one of the greatest runs of Earth 2 ever, bruv. I was reading Earth 2 like deeper than I was reading the canon universe. It was better. Because, bruv, there's no restraints. You could do whatever you want. Bruv, have you read it? Earth 2, where Superman's gone mad. Bro,
I never touched that one.
Maybe that's a spoiler, bruv.
I never touched that one.
Read it, fam, because in the beginning, so you know, in Justice League War,
Sorry, go on.
there's in Justice League War, something happened. So
Yes.
that they
Aquaman comes back.
they don't stop whatever happens. So everyone dies, basically. Everyone dies. Batman's dead, Superman's dead, bruv. Wonder Woman's dead, and the other heroes have to take their place, bruv. So then the Green Lantern comes and everyone's got different powers. Like, so the Flash's powers are based from the god Mercury, the god of speed. Do you know what I'm saying? And then Green Lantern's powers come from the earth, like the green. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and he's got a foot. It's sick, bruv. It's just sick anyway. Writer changes, goes dead. Nightwing, Carl Higgins, he's writing it. His last issue, there was a big beef with him and DC, like, publicly, and I was like, raw. Then they had someone rewrite his last issue, issue 30. They get someone else to rewrite it. It's terrible. Stop reading then. But then I started. One thing that it did do good, it made me go and follow the writers because Carl Higgins.
That was the point where I did the same thing.
Shout out to a man like Harry because Harry gave me obviously the Power Rangers comic book, who is written by Carl Higgins, the same brother who does Nightwing. So I was like, oh, I'm with it. And then I feel like that's when I kind of had an evolution as a comic book reader to I'm not following characters no more. I'm following writers, good stories and stuff like that. Get me? So I know that kind of got mad, but yeah, there was that.
But you know what? It's if you're interested to see the kind of stuff they tweet and like their humor and stuff, bruv, Twitter is the best place for that, bruv. I love it. Like, just it's mad. Like, I love when who is it? Pablo Hidalgo, bruv. His tweets, I know he's gone AWOL for a while, innit? Because he was just mad. But he, at one point, I think maybe it was like episode 8 or something must have come out. And everybody's going at this guy's neck like he's the writer. Like, everything that's wrong with Star Wars, blame Pablo Hidalgo, fam. Like, it was like, bro, it was so funny. But it's the way they pepper people up. Because they reply back, bro. Like, who else was it?
The guy who writes Spider-Man.
Who writes Spider-Man?
Dan Slott.
Dan Slott. I love Dan Slott.
No, his Twitter's mad. His Twitter's mad.
He's calmed down. He's calmed down now, yeah?
Has he?
Yeah. He's calmed down. He's not as active now. Maybe he's doing the projects or something. I don't know. But, bruv, there was a period every day. Flames, bruv. Flames just toasting, roasting everybody, bruv. Like, bruv. And it's funny because, like, say you're right, I'm a writer, he's a writer. Someone will come for Joe. Like, Joe won't say anything. I'll come in, I'll shut him up. Then you shut him up. Then you just be like, ha, cool, I'll pepper them up as well, bro. It's just hilarious, bro. So I just always love to see what them men have to say. And even when they watching shows as well, like the way they elaborate and stuff like when they agree or disagree, like, oh, why did you do this or that? Like, bro, it's just, it's peak.
Look, guys, if you've got good comic book runs that you think are great, yo, slap up a super chat and let us know like what comic books we should be trying out. What are good stories to jump in on? Do you know what I'm saying? All of that kind of stuff. Like, super chat that up. We can read it later at the end of the show. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna transition to our weekly Patreon and YouTube member topic. Do you know what I'm saying? So guys, if you're a Patreon, you can submit topics that get spoke about on the live podcast every month. All you got to do is go over to Patreon. If you're a YouTube member, there's also a post on the community wall where you can go over there and be like, yo, guys, this is what you should talk about on the live show. And we're going to pick one of those topics to be included in the show. This week's topic comes from Patreon member Lizzie. Shout out to you, Lizzie. Lizzie says, San Diego Comic-Con is being cancelled. New York City Comic-Con's not cancelled. As of yet, E3 might be streamed. What do you guys think? Now, we're starting with Sam.
So he has no choice this time, but...
He's got no choice.
No, I got no choice.
We're starting with you.
Anyway, so San Diego Comic-Con being the biggest one, obviously still being this pandemic as of now. I think that's a good choice, if anything. But I don't think it should be like totally cancelled. Like I said, if E3 is getting streamed, I think something like also like San Diego should still pull out the stuff if there is material. So obviously we get like the biggest trailers. We still get like a lot of news. What's going on in, I don't know, comic book world or the fantasy sci-fi kind of world. If they still pour that kind of news, I think that should still be out there. If E3 can do it, obviously if they're putting out gaming stuff, this was coming out in the next couple of years, trailers, everyone's still going to get excited. Everyone still wants that kind of enjoyment regardless of what's happening in the world. So I think that's still happening. But with New York still going on, that's mad.
But New York is later, right? In the year.
So
is that why?
You're trying to say it's outside of the lockdown range.
I mean,
If
I
that's
think
the case, then that's plausible then.
that's what you kind of want to do. I mean, is that what I'm
What
saying?
later?
Correct?
I'll check it. I'll check it.
So San Diego comes first, then New York comes later.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So in that sense, bruv, it makes total sense because like, yo, once this thing comes down, everybody's going to want
New
some
York.
sort of
Exactly.
like entertainment and spend a bit of money and stuff like that. So in that sense, yeah, why cancel it right away? Like you can hold off onto that. Yeah. But you were saying about them streaming.
New York Comic Con is in October.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
So that makes perfect sense.
I mean,
yeah.
that's way.
I wanna jump onto what Sam said though, but what I disagree with San Diego to stream, and
but that's what I was going to ask as well.
It'll be impossible for them to stream, bro. Because let's say I'm DC, bro, I would pay to go to Hall H. Now I'm not paying to go to Hall H. I'm keeping my stuff. I'm dropping it on my own.
Yeah.
So San Diego Comic Con becomes irrelevant because the distributors ain't going to you to distribute the ting because you've got no ting to distribute the ting. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? I'll just do it from home. I'll just release the 4-5 trailer, the 4-4 trailer myself instead of going to Hall H because I know I'm not going to get that swell. And realistically, more people are dropping out of Comic-Con anyway, fam. Like, it might be icy for Comic-Con in a few years, bruv. Like, the digital age is, it's moving mad, bruv.
It's moving mad, bruv. It's moving mad. And obviously with the pandemic going on right now, bruv, a lot of things going to change. A lot, it's looking dicey for a lot of companies out there, bro. I don't know how they're going to... Bruv, you got to bring some sort of like, what is it? Was it Ralph? What's the movie? Ralph? Where you're actually in the interaction is mad. Like,
you're talking about Wreck-It Ralph?
Yeah.
Like VR kind of experience.
Like, bruv, like it's gonna be. Listen,
they got up the levels, yeah.
You have to up the levels differently, bro. Differently. You can't be just now. We're just walking in and a couple of people dress up and you try up games. No. Listen, think about it, numbers are dropping, views are dropping. Something's got to give. Like, even, what was it? What's the one you just mentioned? E3. Bro, people are like, yo, this is dead. Why are we coming here? Like, what was it? Was it 2 years ago or a year ago? We was watching E3 and was like, yo, this is
one or something
dead. Yeah. Like, yeah, it's true because there's nothing, so they need to come up with something to up the levels in terms of entertainment and what people are getting for value.
Yeah, man. I feel like maybe they've got to like lean towards into making it as a community event. I know people might be like, it is a community event now, but I don't think it is. I feel like right now it's a showcase for like distributors. I feel like if they made it like, yo, this is Comic-Con, this is where you come, this is what I know these things are currently happening already. You're meeting other like-minded like nerds or whatever, yeah. But I feel like if they start focusing more on that aspect, less on the, oh, we need to show you guys all the new stuff that we're going to be excited for the next 2 years, maybe there's a chance for it to like translate into something else, if you get what I'm saying. You can't just remove all of those things like trailers and stuff like that. I'm not saying that at all, but they've definitely got to evolve the show. And because, like, bruv, even though we're going into the digital age, social interaction is always going to be a thing, and we're always going to need it. So you can make San Diego Comic-Con something else. Do you know what I'm saying?
Do you know if they bring content creators to that?
No, they obviously do. Yeah, for sure. They must.
Okay.
But like, they're probably not using content creators the way you're thinking.
But that's what I'm saying, because
creators.
like content creators these days, they're just as big, if not some of them bigger than actors and actors.
No, for sure.
Way bigger than them. So what are we doing? Like, listen, times are changing. You gotta keep up. Otherwise, you're gonna end up like Toys R Us.
Mad. All right, cool. So what do you man think about E3? Me personally, I think E3 should just be like, I think E3's got to go, fam. Like, bro, PlayStation have already moved out.
I was about to say, if you already like, if you've already got, like, you say you've got 4 dimensions. You've got PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, and say you got the mobile PC space or whatever. If you really lost PlayStation, which has sold X amount of consoles or whatever, you only got 3 spaces left. Like, you've lost one crowd already anyway. They're gonna be elsewhere. Like Sony, Nintendo already do their directs.
Yeah, the direct
all
thing.
over the year anyway. Everyone's excited for that. So when you go to E3, I guess that's for the people that don't watch the directs. I don't know. Then you got Xbox, they're there, and then PC as well. Like, everyone knows the PC scenes if you're on PC anyway. So E3 in general, I think the experience is more. I heard that if you actually go there, you do get to play like these games that are coming out. You see the trailers of, then you go play them. Like, I think that's the more general best experience for that, rather than the guy sitting at home then watching the trailers and stuff.
Yeah, but you see, with E3, I think it's sensible of what they're doing, because think about it, yeah, they're already going down. But wait, you guys gotta think about it, like, we're in a weird time. Imagine if they stumble into something, bro, by just streaming. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, oh, maybe we don't need to spend all this money on venue hire,
exactly,
staff, all of that. Boom. Bruv, this is the perfect time for them. Like, if anything, they're in advantage, bruv. Because now, the pressure they had before is completely different. And that can also put them in a better situation to keep being relevant. Do you know what I'm saying? So, it to me, makes sense for them to stream it.
No, 100%, man. All right, cool. Like, I feel like that's just gonna that's it. Look. Unless you guys got more on that stuff.
Makes sense.
All right, cool. So look, guys, remember, if you want to get your topic on this show or any other live show that we do on a Sunday, sign up to patreon.com/thecybernerds. That's one easy way to do it. If you don't want to sign up to Patreon, you can become a member on YouTube as well. So either of these, there's a post that goes out. You submit your topics there. One of them will get picked. Shout out to Lizzie for dropping your topic. Appreciate you.
Shout out to the twerk team.
Is this what we're doing?
Listen,
bro, it's Sunday, bro.
Listen, church is off. It's been off for weeks now. Apart from super churches, because you man still, yeah, they still gotta get the money on Sundays, innit? So they still open.
I heard the virtual churches, but super open.
Smart.
Alright, listen, we're going in. I feel like we're moving into that first, like, actual topic of the day. And that first topic today is the updated movie shuffle. You know what I'm saying? What movies have been pushed, what movies have been pulled, and where are they now? You get me? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bare movies have been moving all over the gaff with, you know what I'm saying, with what we're dealing with. So we're going to go through the movies that have been moved and the movies that haven't, and just say what we think. So, Sam, have you got the list?
Yep, we've got the list right here. And we're going to start with Tenet. So, this one is still up in the air. It was originally released for July. And this year, 2020,
Yep.
and that date hasn't been unchanged.
Smart.
So, still planning for the summer.
Oh, I agree with that.
The
July? Yeah.
See, the thing about this is, yeah, this right now is like just a huge calculated risk in it. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like it makes sense that it's a Christopher Nolan movie that is playing chicken with Corona, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? Because in the event that social distancing and all this stuff slows down and people can go outside and cinemas reopen, and in the first 30 days a Christopher Nolan movie is in the cinema,
Jeez.
it is game over.
Yeah, it's definitely blowing up.
It's game over.
The thing is that, okay, imagine you don't even know Nolan, but you wouldn't just go cinema.
No, but that's no, but it's all of that because you don't know Nolan, but you're gonna go to the cinema, bro. Who doesn't wait? Who don't know who Christopher Nolan is?
Listen, yeah.
You
If you don't think within the next week or so before this movie drops, if they're not putting some amount of money behind marketing to push this, every time you're on the screens, this is showing up, and you're like, yo, this looks good. I need to go and see it. You're a madman. Bruv, they're just gonna press the button. It's ready. Boom.
Bruv, they're gonna make one trailer that says the director of Inception, the director of The Dark Knight, the social distancing is over, and then they're just gonna show the world twist around in Tenet as they do, and then run the thing back in the trailer as they do. Bruv, you're there! You're there, bruv! You're there! It's over, fam. So it's a super calculated risk. But yeah, and I feel like Tenet also isn't gonna struggle with the kind of things that a superhero movie would, yeah? So like, all right, hear me out on this. Superhero movies, yeah? Like, let's say Wonder Woman 2. It needs all of the nerds to go, and it needs all of the general public to go, yeah? Tenet doesn't.
Pressure.
Do you know what I'm saying?
It doesn't have that kind of pressure.
It does not. Tenet just needs everyone who's into movies. Like, if you actually just like movies, like you're a casual moviegoer, you'll probably go and see Tenet. And you know, it's got a good director, boom, boom, boom. So it's not got that levels of pressure. So it's like, we don't have to hit $1 billion. Do you know what I'm saying? But they're putting themselves in a prime position to hit $1 billion. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it's a very calculated risk. And worst thing comes to worst, it gets to July 1st, they're like, we're pushing it back 30 days. They've lost nothing, but they're the only one on a cinema poster right now. Yeah. Bruv, bruv.
That's nothing for you, innit?
Fam. Bruv, it's Inception, bro. He's incepting. I'm not going to get into it, but you get me. It's a dream within a level of Inception. It's mad. Get me.
Alright, next on the list we got Mulan. This was set originally for March 2020. This now been pushed back also to July. What do you guys think about that? This is also a Disney movie, live action.
It's like, see, after talking about Tenet, right? And it's in July. And you're telling me Disney is pushing it to July. Bruv, someone knows something that's out there. Yeah, you, man, it's July, innit?
Yeah,
July is the date. July is the date. So
with this, I feel like this is smart as well because this is also counter-programming. Like, let's say you're like, yo, bro, all right, families ain't going to watch Tenet with kids, but we can go and watch Mulan. Do you know what I'm saying? So that hits both sides of it. But then the next thing is, I think when you've got a movie, because my first thought was, yo, Disney Plus, what are you doing? They should have just dropped it on Disney Plus. That was my first thought. But then I was like, well, this is a huge movie, yeah, with a large Asian, do you know what I'm saying, audience. You could drop it on Disney Plus and get a few new signups, or you could wait it out and make the bag. Like, when this thing drops in like Japan, China, and all these places, it's over, bro. It's over. And I don't even know if them countries have Disney Plus. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you know them man move mad with like, I don't know.
Like what they show.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? With censorship and all that. So they might not even have Disney Plus. So saving Mulan is a good one. If this was like The Lady and the Tramp, I would say, yo, drop it on Disney Plus.
Didn't that happen?
Yeah, they dropped it.
Did they?
Yeah, the movie. The movie's there now.
Oh, boom. So yeah, well, I didn't even know that, but there you go. I guess on the low, me and Disney are here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it makes sense, bro.
Man's got Mickey Mouse on speed dial.
Fine.
Alright, cool. So
Did you really, man just did the Mickey Mouse laugh?
Bruv.
Scared, bro.
So the next one on the list is Wonder Woman 1984. This was set for June this year. This has now been pushed back to August this year. What do you guys think about that? Again, still late summertime, just before September.
Bruv, man don't care about Wonder Woman. I don't care about this movie. I don't even care, bruv. Drop this on your DC universe thing that we don't have in the UK, so it can just be out, fam. Like, I don't care, bruv. The thing is, I feel like just the closer we get, the more I stop caring about this movie, fam. Like, I'm gonna watch it. I am going to watch Wonder Woman. We're gonna do a review. And maybe because I'm in such a bad place with that movie thing, I'll enjoy it. Do you know what I'm saying? But like, bro, I just don't have time for it, bro. Everything I see in the trailers is so propagandary. We're taking all the shiny parts and we're throwing them into the movie so everyone comes out and sees it. But like, I don't feel like they've legitly captured the essence of Wonder Woman at all. Do you get what I'm saying? And Wonder Woman's not one of my favorite characters, but I do like the character. And me personally, I'm just one of them people. One thing I hate the most is seeing character assassination. And I feel like Wonder Woman's character is being assassinated in these two movies. Well, in the first movie. And it looks like it's happening in the second movie. So that's me.
What are you saying, Raven? What do you think about this move for August?
I mean, the only time I think about this movie is when we're doing some sort of show and you guys have to mention it. But other than that, it's just not there. It's not my universe. It doesn't exist. So that's the nicest thing I can say. Like, it just doesn't do anything for me, and it's crazy because I went back and I started reading what's the comic book that they got the gold armor from?
Kingdom Come. Yeah, I don't understand that movie.
I'm reading Kingdom Come, yeah. I'm like, I get it. I see. Oh, please believe I stopped reading Kingdom Come. Like, who told, like...
Yeah, I don't actually get why, like Joe was saying, they just threw it in the gold armor, but if it's not that storyline,
but guess what?
Why throw it
but
in
this
there?
Is what... But it's in the Kingdom Come. You guys don't know anything. It's in the Kingdom Come. What? Yeah, man. But Kingdom Come is not even that hard like that, bro. It's not. It's calm. It's calm to read. What are we talking about here, bro? Are you mad?
Did you miss the Shazam Superman news? Did you read up to that part?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Nah, bruv.
No?
Like I said, it's bruv. Bruv.
That's cool, man.
Maybe,
cool.
you
Like
know
I
what,
said,
yeah?
obviously some
You know
people
what,
are
yeah?
signing the books and
Maybe when it came out, it was a big thing. But bruv, when man's read Injustice, are you mad? You think that fight's gonna do anything it's gonna surpass anything that's Injustice? Shazam's beefing Injustice. When Zeus comes and just, oi, my son, let me just take your powers because you're doing too much right now. And Shazam was badding up everyone. Who did Shazam? I think Shazam killed Hercules. He killed him. And it's like, oh, is this what you do with my powers? Like, you just make my son, what? Let me just take this. Bro, what are we talking about, bro?
Shazam was moving mad in Injustice.
Bro, who wasn't moving mad? Like,
okay, everyone was moving
mad, bro. And that's the beauty of it. Like, yo, like, you can either just spectate, like, from a neutral standpoint, or you can just pick sides. Boy. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, me personally, do you know when I picked sides? When someone was murking someone. That's when I enjoyed. Like, yo, what? Who was it? Oh, the Green Lantern beef.
Oh my
Jesus
God,
Christ.
that was sick,
bruv. When what's my guy, bruv? The guy's using yellow. Oh, Sinestro. I hear.
Chopped off Kyle's fingers for the beginning,
bro. Like, Jesus,
the whole team was on both sides, wishing both man's ears. No,
bruv, like so much crud. That's what I'm here for.
The best, man.
Like, great stories, things that unexpected. Like, allow me, man. Look, don't believe the hype. That's all I gotta tell you.
Yeah, so Wonder Woman, no one really cares about that. That's probably why it's in August, isn't it? Because like out of the other movies' range, it's like, we're gonna get the next month's pays.
Yeah.
But here, exactly, this is what you gotta peep, right? So it's like, yo, I don't even know who do you know who released what statement first?
No, I ain't got those kind of details.
Because if Disney came and was like, yo, we got July. Disney, alright, cool, man. You man, take that month, we'll take the next month. You know what I'm saying? So it makes sense. But guys, look, do let us know in the comment section, you know, if you're looking forward for a Wonder Woman, innit? And tell us why we're wrong if that's how you feel. It's cool.
No, do you know what? Yeah, that's actually a sick point, Raven. Like, yo, listen, if you are super excited for Wonder Woman, please slap up the super chat and let us know why. Do you know what I'm saying? Let us know what you love about Wonder Woman 1 and why you're excited for Wonder Woman 2. Because you know what, yeah, maybe I spend too much time with you, with you guys, but I don't feel like I've met someone who is like, yo, Wonder Woman is legit, and this is why, fam. I don't think I've ever met that person in it. So if you guys are out there, let us know. Do you get me? Sam, what's after Wonder Woman?
So after Wonder Woman, since we've done, we did do a trailer reaction, but it fortunately got corrupted. We got Candyman. This was set for the summer, June 2020.
Please tell me October.
This got set to late September this year.
No, I'll take that. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
So now you can tell it's like horror theme.
Yeah.
Get within Halloween. Boom.
No.
That's that season. That's that season.
Yeah, that's
around there.
That's the smartest move. To be honest, I never really understood that movie trying to come out in the summer anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? I understand it on the level of who's behind it and creating it, and yeah, they've got an audience and they'll come. But if you put that movie around Halloween, your audience is still coming out. Your audience that usually doesn't come out for Halloween comes out for Halloween to support your movie, and then all of those crazy horror people who are just like, yo, it's Halloween, I'm gonna watch all the scary movies, they're gonna go out and watch it as well. And I feel like that trailer was sick. I know you guys didn't see the trailer reaction, but the first trailer to Candyman is nuts, and I can't wait for the second one. And that is a good spot.
I'm actually pissed that trailer reaction never came out, because not only was it's a good trailer, but what was revealed.
What was revealed?
Like it was so funny. Like it was so funny. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like who went to the mirror? Who said Candyman 3-4 times? Some people claim that they did, but they didn't do it properly. So, but it was actually funny. And I'm actually pissed that you guys didn't get to enjoy that, because it was a very good laugh, man. Plus, you had a good reaction to go over as well, man. So it's just one of those things. You can't have it all in it. Can't have it all.
But no, yeah, I can't wait for that movie still. Like, it does look really good, man. Even the cast, I think, is it Jordan Peele's writing it or something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, boy, should be good. Next, we got Black Widow. This was set for May this year. This has now been moved to November.
Yeah, I think, Marvel, all they did was push all of their movies back one slot in it. So we were supposed to have, what was it? What was supposed to be coming out in November?
Was it The Eternals?
The Eternals, yeah. So the Eternals was supposed to come out in November. That got pushed back to 2021. February 2021. So Marvel, they were just like, yo, push everything back one movie, we're good. I don't even feel they looked at the books and said, you know what I'm saying? They know their schedule. They know their movies have to come out sequentially. Just do it like that. I felt like that was a legit move. Get me? So Black Widow in November.
Calm.
Yes, bro. Good. Do you know what I'm saying?
And yeah, off the back of that, obviously we got The Eternals. Like I said, that was for November. It's now been pushed to Feb.
The thing, see, with this as well, bruv, realistic is only 4 months. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm really looking forward to Eternals, because it's the first MCU movie we're getting in 10 years that it's an unknown quantity, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, do you guys know anything about what's going to happen in Eternals? No. Do you know what I'm saying? Even if you read Eternal comic books and you've got general knowledge on who the characters are and what they do, you don't know what's happening in the movie. You don't know how it affects the MCU. Do you know what I'm saying? So I am so excited for newness here, bruv. They could make mutants in this one movie and we'd have no... Bruv, I'm just saying it's the Eternals, bruv. The Infinity Stones we don't know. They're destroyed or whatever, but can you destroy the Infinity Stones? You shouldn't be able to. Do you know what I'm saying? So the Eternals, the Infinity Stones, are the Infinity Stones reincarnated as the Eternals? But the Eternals are also mentioned in the MCU as well as wielding the Infinity Stones back when. Bruv, we're in a spice train area, fam. We're there. Get me? So yeah,
Kevin Feige on the phone as well, yeah.
brother. Bruv, you know them man holler at me.
All the time. Raven?
I still ain't getting a check though. So.
Alright, cool. Following off from the Eternals, we then got Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings, meant for Feb, now been pushed to May next year.
I mean, I'm not gonna say I can't say that, but they pushed it back 4 months. Next slurp, like.
It's just.
Also,
Same thing.
They haven't even dropped the trailer.
Yeah,
for
no
it.
trailer for Eternals. No
Exactly.
trailer
Like,
for
listen,
Eternals.
listen. If they ain't dropped the trailer, it don't really count. Like, we should. What are we doing here? Like,
Yeah,
not
like
on
this.
you, but I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't really say much. Like,
no,
I mean, if we'd have had a banging trailer reaction, I'm like, yo,
Push that thing forward.
do you know what I'm saying? Exactly. Do you know what I'm saying? Or drop it on streaming. But
no Marvel movies getting dropped on
Yeah,
streaming like
not
that,
day
fam.
one.
Not with the TV shows coming out the way they're gonna have them coming out, fam. And that's one thing I'm pissed about. Like you probably ain't got it on the list. What
No.
Falcon and Winter Soldier and the Falcon and stuff.
Unfortunately.
You get me? So we don't know when that stuff's gonna be coming out. So it's mad. But Shang-Chi, bro, also an unknown factor. But bro, 4 months from when it's supposed to come out, we're good. We're good.
Alright, cool. Next we got No Time to Die, 007, James Bond ting. That was meant for April. This has now gone also to November this year.
see now
This
I've
one
become
hurts.
pissed.
This one hurts.
Bruv,
This one hurts. No, you're on the ball, Raven.
That is
You're on the ball.
April, November, fam. That's a whole summer and beginning of autumn, bruv. Like, no. Why?
What would you? Okay,
Why?
the question to you now. What would you have liked that to drop then?
Bro, so when was
It's supposed to come out in July, right?
April.
Okay.
April?
Oh, yeah. Now, basically.
We would have watched it this
Now.
weekend.
It's too much, bro.
It's because it's James Bond, fam. And the
We've
trailers,
seen the trailer.
the trailers were banging.
So do you reckon? Because like, okay, like we've got this. Like the trailer did bits.
I
Got
think
good reception.
I think it's a money thing. I think it's a money thing and a season thing. Like, yo, you don't know what's gonna happen with school. Do you know what I'm saying? In June, July, whatever. Like Disney, they played it safe and they're dropping Milan. Do you know what I'm saying? If Milan flops, they're good. Like if any Disney movie flops, they're good. But I feel like they're playing it safe with putting Milan right on that time. Do you know what I'm saying? But I don't think they can play that Russian roulette with this James Bond movie like that. With everything that's been going on with James Bond, how long it took to get this movie done, to get Daniel Craig locked in for another one. You don't know where the franchise is going after. This movie has to do bits.
So basically, it's very
Like,
crucial.
bro, the franchise is... I'm not saying the franchise is on the line, but the franchise is on the line. Like, bro, we need $1 billion movie for Christmas, fam. Like, bro, why not? He's done it before. Do you know what I'm saying?
Reached $1 billion.
Skyfall. Was it Skyfall? Which one? No, not Spectre. Skyfall.
Was it Skyfall?
It was Skyfall. Spectre didn't, and then boom.
Right.
Like this one's gonna bring us back. There's a theory that with Daniel Craig, every other one is bad. Do you know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't like Quantum Solace. I like Quantum Solace, but everyone's like Casino Royale banged, Quantum Solace sucked, Skyfall was good, Spectre sucked. Boom.
I think I only have a problem with Spectrum.
Spectre.
Like,
But
mad
that's-
long, just...
No, it's just I don't know what happened to it. You know, maybe I need to watch again. But I remember going to cinema and I was just like, something's off. I didn't really enjoy this one, but all the other ones, I have no problem with it.
But
No problem with
I
it.
think Spectre's my least favorite of all. For me, I really like Casino Royale, but I'm not gonna lie, bruv. I think Casino Royale was a thing because I think of the time. Daniel Craig coming in, never seen a James Bond like that. But I feel like Quantum Solace for me is so sick, bruv. Like, and everyone's like,
Is that when he goes for his first kill? Like he was moving reckless.
no, that's your one. That's Casino Royale when he does the boy in the toilet and it's black and white.
Yeah, that's what you mean.
No, that's Casino Royale.
Yeah, that's what you're talking about,
No,
right?
I'm talking about Quantum Solace. I'm talking about the
Oh,
one
okay,
after that,
okay,
where
okay,
he's in
okay.
the desert with the Russian thing with the short red hair. Fam.
So that was mad, bro. When
Bro,
man,
this is a
when
mad-
he gave man petrol.
Fam, yeah,
drink,
fam, yeah, fam, yeah,
like,
fam,
walk, and then 10 miles from now, drink this thing.
fam.
It's mad, it's mad,
That
it's mad, it's mad.
Daniel
It's mad.
Craig is James Bond. It's just a madness.
It's
bro. It's just a madness
The
all
whole
the way.
thing is mad.
Yeah,
The whole
fam.
thing is mad.
So, bruv, yeah,
even,
man.
even the whole thing with M was crazy, bruv.
Yeah.
Like that whole, oh my days, bruv. Drama.
So, and that's why this one hurts me, bruv, because I was super looking forward to this movie. Bruv, you don't like James Bond, bruv. James Bond, bruv, there's no spy better than James Bond, fam. You man holler at me, fam. I told you, he's slapping up Ethan Hunt, all of these man, fam. All of these man are getting slapped up by James. Get me? But anyway, that's me, fam. Bruv, Mr. Bond, fam. What do you want, fam?
Alright, yeah, so moving on. Ghostbusters.
What are we-
Afterlife.
What we Afterlife? Oh, this is the one.
Oh
with
no,
the
this is
kids.
the one we
Stranger
did. Oh
Things.
yeah, okay.
Come on, go on, October, yeah.
Okay.
This was meant for July 2020. This has now been moved to March next year, 2021.
This movie's gonna be garbage.
Yay!
I'm calling it now. They know it's garbage as well, fam.
Yay!
They know it's garbage as well. Or
If
if they
it's garbage, I'm gonna say yeah.
they know it's garbage as well.
Yay!
Or they know it's gonna be an unbelievable banger.
Bruv, there's no way you can have two bad Ghostbuster movies.
What?
Yeah, there is.
What?
No Ghostbusters.
Bro, we got 5 bad Transformer movies, fam. What are we talking about? You can't have 2 bad Ghostbusters.
Yeah, but those Transformers.
Well, we had.
ones.
Yeah, they did. So what?
They did.
Are we talking about? What are we talking about? Are we talking about money? Are we talking about
Yeah,
quality?
but no, they carried on making those type of movies because it made
This Ghostbusters
ones.
monies, this Ghostbusters movie, this new one is going to make money because it's got the kids from Stranger Things in.
right.
That's a wrap. That's a wrap.
Then after
But I'm
bad.
talking about if the movie's gonna be good.
It's to be
Now, for
trash.
me, you're dropping Ghostbusters and you've got the opportunity to drop it in October and you don't, and you go to March the next year. But then I think about Avengers and I'm like, all right, I know it's a bit off, like, but Avengers drops in March, did bits. So maybe they're like, maybe we could do something here. But I don't understand being Ghostbusters and skipping Halloween.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna say maybe it's down to a production thing. If it's that much of a gap now.
Oh, so you think they're doing like reshoots and things are going to change in the movie?
Because
That's cool.
if it's that much of a,
To be honest, that's a
season,
valid
yeah.
point. That's a
That's
valid
crazy. If
point.
it's that much of a jump.
Because imagine they were
Doing reshooting and they
then
didn't
now,
get. Yeah, okay.
and now it gets stopped. So
Yeah,
no,
that's the
that's
only
cool.
thing I could think of. Because
Yeah.
That's a mad leap still.
Maybe.
From like this summer to next year.
Yeah, that's mad.
And then even past Valentine's Day, I'm just saying like if anything, you're going straight to March. It's crazy.
I don't even know why originally they were dropping in the summer though. I don't understand why these movies that are not blockbusters try to drop in the summer, fam. You just get swallowed up, fam.
Yeah.
And it's what ended up happening to War of Planet of the Apes, not doing very well. And I'm like, bro, you don't drop this. This ain't a summer movie, fam. You need this in like September, October, fam.
Weather
Like,
starts to get cold.
yeah, bro.
The
That
sun's
movie's
not coming out.
Come
like,
on, we're getting gritty, fam.
5
Like,
o'clock's retiring, bro.
Fam,
Like,
yeah,
it's
man.
mad.
Yeah, man. So, boy, I don't know. It's interesting, fam.
Alright, cool. So talking about Marvel, but not the MCU, we got Morbius. This was meant for July this year.
Come on, October.
Now
I'm just gonna keep saying October, fam.
March next year.
Wait, it's supposed to come out when?
July this year. 2020. Now moved to March next year, 2021.
Maybe they think it's getting crowded
For
the end of
late.
this year.
Yeah.
Maybe they're like, shit, I'm not trying to go up against Wonder Woman and Black Widow. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, let's just be out. Let's just go next year. Do you know what I'm saying? Fox is also, well, it's not Fox, Sony is also in a position where these movies need to bang.
I was about to say, they don't want it to
They-
flop, so why would you compete?
Yeah.
Guess with yourself.
Yeah, these movies need to bang because if Morbius goes down the drain, hey, it's gonna start looking shaky for Venom 3 and all this other stuff that these lot are trying to do. The Craven the Hunter movie we've been talking about for 5 years or whatever they keep talking about. So Morbius needs to be a win.
Definitely.
So I understand them moving all the way to next year.
And the trailer did bits, right?
Trailers are good.
I like the
Trailers
trailer.
are good, man.
I like the trailer.
Trailers good, yeah.
I like the look of it, so.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just watching
Yeah,
this
this
scene. This
is
scene is
crazy,
too much.
right?
Alright, guys, just for everyone, guys,
too
the
much.
Batman, the Apocalypto Batman scene where Batman's fighting all the parademons, yeah, it's mad. This
Jesus.
Ah!
You just did it every
How did they stop this guy from being Batman? Bro, how do you watch this and then fire Zack Snyder, bro? It's crazy.
No, it's fine. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna.
Ah! 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 No, no, no! No! Break his neck! Yeah! Ah! Get that! Hey!
He's still not done!
Fam! That scene!
How many duppies to the face?
Yo!
Listen.
Bro,
That's
that
crazy.
scene there is mad.
That's
That's
crazy. I ain't seen that
man.
shit in
Oh
time.
my days.
Wow.
No, that scene is mad.
I just thought it was just a warehouse scene, but I keep forgetting.
No.
This, bro,
This is so early in the movie, and I'm like, oh, you know what, yes.
fam,
There's so many scenes.
It's.
So many scenes, still.
brother, the energy that just ran through. Where was we at, bro?
don't
Where
know,
was we at,
sorry.
fam? Are you, man? Stop watching the movie, fam. Stop. No, it's mad. It's mad. It's mad.
It was.
Look,
Alright, cool.
Yeah, it's mad.
Go on, Sam. What you got? What you got?
Alright, this is the point. I don't know what's gonna happen. Alright, we got Fast and Furious 9. This was meant for May
my God.
this year. This has now been pushed almost a whole year
To never.
to to April next year. I mean, this would might as well just made it May, but I don't know. Is May getting kind of crowded? Or let me...
I mean, I think with this,
March,
they want that. They want that summer box office money, innit? So that's
So,
it,
like, the
bro.
whole
Yeah, bruv. They
2-month thing.
like you don't want a Fast and Furious movie coming out in the winter, bruv. You want, you know what I'm saying? You don't want that, bruv. So yeah, like they're just trying to hit their mark, bruv. Guys, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, another $1 billion movie there. So.
That's all they need. That's all they want. That's all they want.
Makes sense. Alright, cool. Moving on, we got since we did a reaction to it, we got Jungle Cruise. This was
Jungle?
meant for
The Rock movie.
Rock and Emily Blunt.
Yeah.
That was meant for July this year. This has also been moved back a whole year till next year, July. Summer movie thing, yeah?
The Rock's still gonna be the Rock next year. He's gonna be even bigger next year. And so will Emily Blunt. So yeah.
Extra 10 stones, yeah?
Yeah, fam. Look, we'll just we're gonna try again next year. That's what they said.
Alright, cool. So we got,
Now go ahead.
alright, next movie we got Uncharted. For me, I don't know about this movie, but it's on the list anyway. This one's mad within itself. So it was meant for March next year, 2021. This has now been moved to October 2021. But I heard it might have been moved again. That's speculation, but
Moved again back or moved again forward?
moved like forward again. So maybe I think it was September.
This year.
No, next year.
Okay.
But the thing about this movie has it even been filmed yet?
Bro,
I heard
listen.
it's lost a director, it's lost mad people, it's gained people, but I've not heard production actually starting.
Tom Holland should not be Nathan Drake. Not young Nathan Drake, not old Nathan Drake. Tom, bro, I know you're watching, bro. Just, Tom, I got so much respect for you. Just don't do it. Don't do it. You're going to pull a fast spender, fam. You're going to end up like, don't make Assassin's Creed, bro. Bruv, it's good. Bruv, I love fast spender as well. I don't want to see these great actors do this stuff because they're not going to respect you as an actor. They're only respecting the IP. They're going to have you doing some nonsense, swinging on some dumb ropes. I know you're a gymnast and you probably like, you hear it and you're excited about it, bro. But it's not going to end up being 2021 Indiana Jones. It's just going to be some corny shit. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. And the thing is, I know how they got Tom. Tom seems like the kind of kid who loves Uncharted, that would play it and would be like, oh, I would love to be Nathan Drake. So I understand that part of it. But I got no faith in this movie being good at all.
Guess who they got as Sully?
Am I really having to guess?
Yeah, it's that one.
Give me a clue.
Mark.
Mark Hamill.
No. Wahlberg.
Let's move on.
You gonna say?
Do you know who Sully is? You ain't played the Uncharted.
I got the game. I ain't played it yet though.
You should play it, man. I think you enjoy it. You used to be a Tomb Raider guy, innit? You said you like
Yeah,
Tomb Raider.
yeah.
I think you enjoy it, man. Good story, everything.
Have you played the Tomb Raider games on PS4?
Yeah, remember I've clocked it.
The first one.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
And then we had to play online,
Yeah.
and then no one was in the server, so I couldn't get the platinum lives.
Yeah.
Mad.
Yeah.
I got number 2 if you want it.
I got number 2 as well. Remember?
You've got Tomb Raider number 2.
I think so. Yeah.
How? PlayStation Plus.
Is that Shadow?
Yeah, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. No, Rise of the Tomb Raider is the second
Sorry,
one.
Rise.
First one's Tomb Raider. Second one's Rise
I
of the
can't
Tomb
remember.
Raider.
We played like 2-3 years ago, bro.
Alright, cool.
We played that game.
Yeah, I think you enjoy Uncharted. Alright, cool. So next we got The Batman. This was set for June 2021. This has now been pushed back to October 2021.
I think that's even better.
Because obviously they were doing filming in Scotland. Everyone was going mad. Batman. But then obviously I don't think it's been finished yet, so it actually kind of makes sense why.
What do you mean they were going mad?
Right, they were seeing
Their leaked footage and all that stuff, bro. It was all over the place. The reason I think this is good because when was it supposed to be released? In July?
June.
In
2021.
June. I know this is a summer blockbuster movie, but I want them to treat it like a drama. I want them to drop it in October with this more realistic, gritty Batman. I want them to drop it like... I don't care, bro. If they said this is dropping in 2023, I'm good. We got a good actor, bro.
Because we've got a date, or
no? Because we got a good actor, we got good directors, we got good producers. Take your time.
Okay, cool.
Take your time. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't rush the thing. Don't rush your thing. That's what I want.
Because obviously, on the back of that, you're saying, okay, cool, they got everything, like good this, that, and the other. Take your time. But obviously, you keep saying, I want my Batman game, man. You guys,
No, there's a difference.
Yeah, I know, exactly.
There's a difference,
There's no day, you guys are probably doing it, but said nothing.
Yeah, bruv.
Okay,
Like,
cool, yeah.
bruv, you can't just give man no information. These man have given us a date. They've given us all of the things, letting us know what happened. Do you know what I'm saying? And on the other flip side, with the game, like, bro, it's been 6 years. Man ain't heard nothing. You man are putting out symbols. Bruv, am I Nathan Drake? Bruv, am I supposed to be deciphering codes and... Bruv, I just want the game, bro. I'm giving you my money, bruv. Stop giving me symbols. Give me the price. Give me the date. Like, that's what it, bro. They're not dropping. They're legitimately giving man symbols. They're making. I mean, do you know about this?
No, I said we saw it.
They're making websites and uploading 1/5 of a symbol.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
Oh, and it was in Latin.
Yeah, and then they're emailing people who signed up to their mailing list 2 years ago. The word redacted backwards. How, bruv? Am I back? I'm not Bruce Wayne. I don't want to invest. I don't want to do the investigation in real life. I want to do it in the game. Like, bruv, that... Woo! Triggered.
Alright, cool. So next we got Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. This has been original release for May. Now been pushed back to November 2021. Sorry, next year. November next year.
Apparently, this is the new end of Phase 4.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
The new end.
Because it was supposed to be with 4.
Yeah.
Oh, Love and Thunder.
Yeah, and then because it got pushed, I think that kind of gave Kevin Feige some ideas on how to pepper things up. So and in a way, like, it just, like, with the whole magic stuff and moving back and forth, I think that makes a bit more sense because push come to shove, like, to start something new, a madness got to happen, innit? And nothing better than you playing around with time, especially after the first movie where my guy's like, yo,
He ain't got it no more.
like, it's gonna, huh?
So he's got those books though. I know he's gonna go.
He ain't got the stone no more. But yeah.
No, but my guy said, yo, like what you think?
Oh, the repercussions of time. Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Like, something's gonna come off this, so.
Yeah, I believe that Doctor Strange 2 is going to be the best Phase 4 movie. I think this movie is going to be amazing, bro. Amazing. And do we talk about it later on? We talk about it again.
Yeah, we do have.
Yeah,
we
we
do
talk
have.
about
We
it
do
later
have.
on. Yeah,
we
but
do
yeah.
have a topic.
How much
on
more
that.
you got on the list?
Yeah, about 4 or 5 more movies.
Alright, cool. Let's run through this thing, bro.
Alright, cool. So we've got The Quiet Place Part 2. This is meant for March this year. This has now been unspecified as a date now, so we don't know when it's going to drop next.
It's gonna come out
On
as soon
TV,
as soon.
on TV.
No, I think
Ah!
either
On TV.
either that or as soon as lockdown ends, like 30 days after, it's gonna drop something like that.
Cool.
That's probably just what they're waiting for.
Next we've got The New Mutants. This is meant for April this year.
This movie's
Again.
never coming out.
Sorry, what?
This movie's. I swear I've said this before. This movie's not coming out. It's not coming out in cinema. I don't believe it,
Just straight, maybe Disney Plus or.
bro. Why would they put it on Disney Plus? Disney Plus, half the X-Men movies on Disney Plus aren't there.
Guys, by the way, if let us know if like movies like Logan and stuff like that, for you lot that's in the US, let us know if you guys have access to that, or is it just us waiting for the backlog to be filled in it? Because right now there's no X-rated movies like in
X-rated.
not X-rated, but you know the
Jesus. What?
R-rated.
R-rated, not X-rated, R-rated movies on Disney Channel.
Fam, New Mutants ain't coming out in cinemas, bro.
Oh, this movie's never coming out. Alright, cool. Next we've got Spiral. This is the new chapter in Saw.
With Chris Rock.
Oh, Chris Rock.
Samuel L. Jackson. We did a trailer direction to that, but it got corrupted, unfortunately. RIP to that. That was meant for May this year. This
May?
is also, yeah.
A Saw movie.
I know, crazy, right? I don't
Rotted.
get it either. This is now also been unspecified when it's coming to come out, which is crazy.
On TV.
Oh my, really?
I'm not bothered. I don't even care. Drop this shit on Netflix, bro.
On
Yay!
streaming service.
Alright, cool. We've also got Antlers. We did a reaction to that. I thought this movie was out already, but I
They
guess
should
not.
drop this movie. In fact, maybe that does need to go to cinema. That movie looks crazy sick.
Yeah, it does look mad. That was meant for April this year again. Now unspecified. That's kind of nuts. Maybe again they're
Streaming.
waiting.
Streaming.
Wowza.
Nah, all of these unspecified. If they start
That
dropping on
is
semen,
very-
I wouldn't be surprised.
Bruv, that is very suspect.
What they really
bruv.
saying is in negotiation,
Yeah.
trying to get bought out right now, instantly.
Yeah, just give us the ones.
Fam, look at that Extraction movie, fam. Man saw the trailer 2 days later. It was on Netflix, fam. That was a behind the doors deal, fam. I'm telling you.
Oh my gosh! And last but not least, I think this might be also a discussion at another point. Who knows? The SynderVerse. This is meant for April 2022. Now pushed back to October 2022.
Right, man, I'm not even talking about this one.
What's that?
The list.
No, we need SynderVerse too. We need that.
Everyone was crying on Twitter when they saw.
Yeah, that was that. Yeah, Twitter was going
Like,
mad.
why? Well, obviously, I understand why. Obviously, maybe animation people at home they can't got the facilities to.
Yeah,
do the amounts they need.
that's exactly what it is. That's
So,
because it is the thing. There's certain things you can do at home. There's certain things that needs to be in the lab, locked away, like with 10 keys or something, bro. Like listen.
that makes perfect sense, you know?
When we went to the Weta Studios, listen, the level of security in these facilities is crazy. So if you're thinking someone is doing this project at home, no. Like, first things first, like, just the machines in itself, fam. Like, even if you have one of those, like, no one's gonna even have one of those. Yeah, no, it's just not happening. It's just not happening. Like, what are we doing? Like, even when they passing on scenes to another company. This is how it works. You hire a company to do the models. Then you go hire someone to do the FX. Then you gotta do this. Then you gotta listen. It's not just one company that's handling the whole animation. No. So if you think someone's at home and getting in touch with, I don't know, some next studio, you are mad. No, that's why this is getting pushed.
All right, cool. Listen, that pretty much brings us to the end of that segment, innit? So, guys, look, we want to know your thoughts on what movies should be pushed, what shouldn't. Should these things come out on streaming service? So make sure super chatting and ting. We're gonna get to all of those at the end. Do you know what I'm saying? Also, if you guys don't know, right now is a great time to become a Patreon, because if you do it right now or become a YouTube member, there's gonna be some sick notifications popping up on the screen, and that'll get me like. But yeah, anyway, get me. Join the gang. Obviously, we've got lots of Patreons in the chat right now, lots of YouTube members in the chat. Shout out to all of you guys there. Appreciate you guys supporting the thing, and shout out to everyone who's thinking about committing to the fam. Do you know what I'm saying? All right, so the next topic kind of ties in with Marvel. Well, it is all about Marvel pretty much, and it ties in what we was talking about with Doctor Strange and the Fantastic Four. So basically, Doctor Strange 2's director has been announced. It's gonna be Sam Raimi. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So firstly,
welcome back.
Yeah, like, what are our thoughts on that? And what
has he made?
He made Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3. He's made Evil Dead. So he's done a mixture between superhero and horror movies before. So yeah, I gotta say welcome back, man. Like, he's been seeing the MCU from the outside in. I think he could do like a great job.
So has it been? So all this time he hasn't been active in terms of like superhero movies.
I don't believe ever since Spider-Man 3, he might have done another horror movie.
What I'm gonna do is, so I'm gonna run you through man's movies. Yeah, I'm gonna run you through man's movies. All right. I'm not giving you the year. There's too much information in it here, but he's done It's Murder, The Evil Dead, Crime Wave, Evil Dead 2, Darkman, The Nut House, Army of Darkness, The Hudsucker Proxy, The Quick and the Dead, A Simple Plan, For Love of the Game, The Gift.
I saw The Gift.
Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3, Drag Me to Hell, Oz, The Great and Powerful. Also, productions, got production credits on The Dead Next Door, Lunatics, Hard Target, Time Cop, Darkman 2, Darkman 3, Hercules and Xena, Young Hercules, Xena Warrior Princess, The Grudge, Boogeyman, The Grudge 2, The Messengers, 30 Days of Night, not directed, he's got producing credits, Rise, The Possession, Evil Dead, Murder of a Cat, Poltergeist, Don't Breathe, Cruel, The Grudge, and Shrine, what's yet to come out. Now, I think this brother is perfect for this Doctor Strange 2 thing for a couple reasons. One, it's called the Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah.
When I just read out his thing, just sounds like madness, bruv. The Grudge, Dark Man, like all of these dark themed things. Also, I feel like they said Scarlet Witch is going to be heavily involved in it. Do you know what I'm saying? Sam Raimi's got the weird kind of mind that I feel like could marry these two things, especially when you mix him in with someone like Kevin Feige, who's going to like direct his madness. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like in Spider-Man 1 and 2, he did it like so well, and then in Spider-Man 3, he was like, I need to do more. You know what I'm saying? Like there was no direct. I feel like there was no direction on his madness, bro. Like obviously the studio's like, well, you got to include this and this, and then his madness pushed it through. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I feel like when you've got someone like Kevin Feige who's gonna hone that stuff in and be like, yo, here in this universe, you can get crazy as hell right here in this spot. Like you know that scene in Doctor Strange where like a million hands come out. Kevin Feige is gonna be like, look, here are 10 times you can go ham. Do you know what I'm saying? But here, this needs to happen. I feel like it could be potentially a perfect marriage. Your question about has he been back into the superhero universe is no. Since Spider-Man 3, no. But
so in a sense, that's a kind of a good thing.
I think
like
that's a
you
good
were saying,
thing, yeah.
Because he's just sitting back. 'Cause sometimes it's just good to just sit back and pre-work what the world is, what's going on in the world, and you kind of like it's almost like you're studying as well, and you can also see the mistakes, like the good and bad that's been happening in these movies where it's like, okay, this wasn't so great, this was great, this was horrible, and now that it's coming in, especially like you said, with Kevin Feige, he can kind of like, he's learned, he's got to sit quite a bit, so that's cool, man. But majority of the stuff, that you mentioned, it was a movie just before Spider-Man.
The Gift.
The Gift. So
The Gift is sick.
The Gift was the first thing that I remember seeing from that list anyway. Anything above, I don't remember seeing.
The Evil Dead. You ain't watched none of them movies?
I don't think so. The Evil Dead. Was that with? What was that? I don't think so.
It's an old movie, fam. Like,
probably not.
Alright, cool.
Wait, is this the one that come out of the ground or something?
I don't know, fam.
I don't think so, bro.
I don't know. No. I think it's a decent movie, man. I think it's a decent movie.
It's a good move. He's been in Marvel before, so I can say welcome back.
Yeah, but he's been Marvel with them man there.
Yeah,
Them man.
What, like, bro, rubbing shoulders?
No, but I'm saying like when he made those Spider-Man movies, with Sony. Do you know what I'm saying? He's never actually worked with Marvel proper before.
I see.
Do you get what I'm saying? But who knows, fam?
Wait,
like,
what happens in the first Spider-Man movie? Which one is that?
It's the first one with Tobey Maguire.
Green Goblin.
Oh, okay. That's the one where in the third movie he goes, man starts dancing.
Yeah,
that's the third one.
Gotcha.
Do you know, man was watching SpiderVerse before. Like I think I watched it last week.
Yeah.
And I love when Peter Parker's doing a rundown of his life, like everything he's done, and he talks about everything he's done in the games and the videos, and then they have that scene. He goes, "Yeah, and I did this." I love that scene when he's walking down the street and pointing at everyone. Bro, that movie is crazy. Anyway, all right. So another part of this is basically Fantastic Four has rumors. I know we don't talk about rumors often, but I feel like this one's a bit spicy because they're talking about the Fantastic Four bringing back Joss Whedon to the MCU. Now, Joss Whedon obviously directed the first two Avengers movies. Obviously, the original Avengers and Age of Ultron. Like, do you think like he's the kind of brother that could spice up the Fantastic Four?
I'm going to go with yes, because the projects that I've seen him on anyway, Avengers, Buffy, he's always good with an ensemble cast. Mismatch of characters, whether it be, I don't know, some Brainiac, some Rebel, some, I don't know, whatever you have you. Like, he knows how to bring a team together, he knows how to make them have conflict and do teamwork, all the same, like, kind of storylines. I've enjoyed both Avengers, never had a problem with those. So, I never really liked the first two Fantastic Fours too much. I think they were just fun movies at the time, but I think, yeah, if you were to bring a guy doing a team like that, I would say, yeah, Josh wouldn't want
Like, my take on this, it's not even on Josh Whedon, fam. It's just on Fantastic Four itself.
You don't really like him, or?
It's just... like what kills me the most, yeah, is that the last Fantastic Four, yeah, I think it's like the first, I don't know, like hour. I think it's the first hour of the movie. It's really good. Like I really thought, raw man, we finally got a Fantastic Four movie.
Are you talking about Fantastic Four stick? You're talking about the last one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, my bad. I don't touch him with that movie, please. But go on. No. Listen, don't.
And then
And
it just goes mad. And it's just like, it's almost like that franchise is cursed. So
Fam, don't do that.
So you're just like,
No.
So and like I said, like this has got nothing to do with Josh Whedon, but I'm just like, bruv, until I see the trailer.
Man said the franchise is cursed, bro.
Bruv, like,
The franchise ain't cursed. It's
been
mishandled, bro. It's
in.
in the wrong hands, fam. Bro, we can give all the you can give all the perfect ingredients to two man. One's Gordon Ramsay, one's just some random brother, fam. One man's gonna make a masterpiece, one man ain't, fam. And Fantastic Four ingredients have just been in the wrong spot, fam. Like, I think with Marvel, it's, like, I always go back, I say the same thing over and over again. The Fantastic Four got their powers through an accident. That means they fit perfectly into the current MCU we've got, where it's accidents and experiments that gave people powers. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's already done. Tony's now dead. So the space for a genius level person is there. There's always space for someone like Johnny Storm, like a raging crazy hothead. We need one of those. Like Star-Lord, hopefully he's off-world now, yeah? So we need someone to fill that role. Get me? Hulk has been castrated, so we can get the Thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Get me? And Pepper hasn't taken up the full role as Rescue yet, so we can get Sue as the invisible. But it does it not just? It fits perfectly for me.
In that sense, it would be interested to see, but it's a bit weird what I'm about to say, but it'll be interesting to see, like, what if these man give you a movie when these events were happening, and now you're seeing from their point, like, and let's say, someone, I don't know, like someone like Tony does something, it's like, man, this guy Tony's an idiot, bro. Like, look, he's messing with our plans. Now we have to go different direction to do this mission because this guy just did something, and now it's kind of like ripple effect onto us.
They've been doing this in the MCU, fam.
So,
Spider-Man Homecoming, flashback. Oh, the aliens, boom, boom, boom. Far From Home, Mysterio used to work for Tony. Like, bruv,
exactly.
That stuff's already happening, fam.
So we've moved on, but we haven't moved on. And now you get to see, like, the other side of it. So, and I think that's kind of pretty cool, but you'd have to, like, pepper it in different kind of peppers.
At the end of Age of Ultron, them man move out of the Avengers Tower and move to the new Avengers
facility, which is, like, middle of nowhere.
Yeah,
so
like
they moved from
downtown.
The city. Oh, and that. Okay.
And Avengers Tower was, why did they move? Because it was purchased by the Reed Foundation and is now the Fantastic Four building. Do you know what I'm saying? Bro, it's all, it's done already. The thing is, when this happens, when the movie comes out and all of these threads are just dotted, I'm not going to be like, oh, I was right. I'm going to be like, well, I watched the movies and I saw you, man.
It was the layer was there.
I saw you, man, plant the seeds of this tree. Do you know what I'm saying? So it makes sense. What I want to do, I'm still going to run through Josh Whedon's films, innit? Get me? Josh Whedon has written Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Toy Story, Alien Resurrection, Titan AE, Atlantis, The Lost Empire. Also wrote and direct Serenity, The Avengers, writ Cabin in the Woods, writ Machado About Nothing, written and directed that, writ In Your Eyes, writ and directed Avengers, written and directed Justice League.
No, but that's the thing. They say that, but
director and writer of reshoots.
Yeah,
is what it says. Asterisks.
Exactly,
bro.
Because he went there from day one.
He destroyed the movie. Him and DC destroyed the movie.
Yeah, okay, I was going to say that.
Do you know what? DC destroyed the movie and they attached it to Josh Whedon.
Yes.
I think that's the perfect way to put it. DC destroyed the movie, and they said, Josh, only someone of your level
Take the bag,
can help.
but
Yes.
take the L.
Yeah. Take him.
It's cool.
Yeah.
What? That's his last project.
2017.
That's mad, you know. So they kind of.
No. But they've said, but bruv.
Has he done anything any other projects after that?
Well, okay, television. He's done the Neverers. I don't know. He's the writer, producer, and director of that. No one's seen that. That came out. That's 2021. Oh, that's in the future. Boy, I'm in the future. That comes out next year. Yeah. That comes out in the future. But he's also the writer, director, and executive producer of Agents of Shield.
I've not really seen
Never
any.
seen that. I've never seen any of that.
You said.
I said some people said they really liked.
Do you know what? Yeah, after season 1, it gets to this level where it's like watchable. It's like decent. Do you know what I'm saying? They do pepper some things in here and there in the MCU, but you don't need to watch it. And I feel like that's the biggest thing. Like, there's no reason to watch it. Like with the MCU movies, it's like I don't really care about Ant-Man, but I'm gonna watch it because there's things here that matter. In Agents of Shield, it's not like that. Do you get what I'm saying? They do have opportunities to tie it in and make it work, but they don't. Get me? So it's that, man. But yeah, man. Josh Whedon. No, it's actually mad, bro. It's actually so mad that it's mad. I actually do think that his last big movie project being Justice League is good, because it's like, bro, like you just like he's set up for like a major comeback. Even the way he left Avengers, like remember there was all this like, oh, Josh was apparently there was like some issues on set with him in the Avengers 2 movie. Like, man was run down from how they wanted to make the movies, and obviously all the inclusion of setting up all the other movies. Right. He wasn't happy with all of that stuff.
You heard that a lot though. You heard that a lot of like Marvel movies where it's like, oh, I want my creativity, but they're like, well, this is how we want things to go. They're like, all right, cool, I'm out. It happened with Ant-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Happened with Doctor Strange. What's happening now? And there's another movie where it happened to as well. So
no, it's good. No, Guardians 2, obviously. In fact, no, Guardians 2 was something else.
Okay.
Yeah, but that does make sense, bro. But this is why I think it's good, because obviously whatever dramas he had with Marvel wasn't enough to like remove him from the family for them to be rumored to be bringing him in to do Fantastic Four, innit? So I do think it could legitimately be sick. Your point about him being really good with team dynamics, I think is really important, because I feel like in none of the movies we've seen with the Fantastic Four, they have got the dynamic of the family down correctly. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like for some reason they kind of spend too much time together in all the movies. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird to say, but I know they're a team that's together, but like, bro, like, I mean, I don't know too many brother-sister combinations that hang around together all day, every day, especially when the brother is some crazy, like, womanizing hothead, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
well, even that, when you saying that, like, watching those movies, fam, like, there's bickering in a good way. He knows everyone's having banter and stuff, but they just fight.
Yeah.
Like, I watched back to the movies, like, you guys are constantly, like, do you guys even like each other? Like,
sounds like the Cybernerds, which in a way kind of makes sense. So
yeah, but like I said, they haven't. They've not made it look real. Like, I've never believed it. I never believed it.
There's no chemistry between
bro,
any of them.
even between the husband and wife, Sue and Reed, in both iterations of the movies, I like don't believe this relationship. Do you know what I'm saying? And I never believed that Johnny is Sue's
yeah, who was it? Who did this? Was it Jessica Alba?
Jessica Alba was the first one, and then the chick from not Game of Thrones, House of Cards, the reporter that Spacey's waxing. She's Invisible Woman in Fantastic Four stick. Yeah.
Bro, I really don't remember these movies.
Bro,
it's a good thing too, man.
Yeah. And then the Thing. Who's the Thing in the new one? Teller. Is Teller the Thing?
Teller, he's the Fantastic Four. Mr. Fantastic, sorry.
Yo, that movie is hot garbage, fam.
I've not bothered watching it.
Hot garbage. You've not watched it? Never.
You didn't go to cinema to watch it?
No.
Bro, man went to the cinema and go watch it. It's crazy. After the first 45 minutes, you're in the twilight zone, bro. Nothing makes sense. They just do. I don't even want to talk about it.
Because I keep hearing this stuff and I want to watch it, but every time I see it, I'm like, I could watch something better, and I do. Like, I do want to watch it, because you guys say, you just got to see something.
No, you have to watch it. You actually need to watch it.
Can we review it then?
Come on, bro.
No.
Come on,
There's
bro.
better stuff that we can review, fam.
Fair enough.
You just need to watch it on your own time.
It's on Netflix. I'll watch it. So yeah, I'll watch it sometime. Maybe
Get
this
me.
week.
Jamie Bell plays the Thing, but it doesn't even matter because you
Is that
see
his
him.
name?
Yeah, you see him for like 2 seconds or whatever. Get me. But
Yeah,
yeah.
you ain't seen that brother again though. He's crazy.
Oh my word, Sam.
Bruv, why have they just showing Ben Affleck just going for a gym session?
Because he's Bruce Wayne and he's Wham.
So that matters.
It matters. It matters. This incarnation of Batman, that matters
Why?
because the warehouse scene. That's why you need to see.
Even before that, where he goes in the Batmobile.
Exactly. All of that, bruv. This is a physical Batman, bruv. Even at the opening scene where man's crawling in the corner.
Oh, that was mash up.
Bruv. I love that thing,
That was
fam.
crazy.
Get me, fam. You need to see that. You need the montage, bruv. You need the shirtless montage with the scars, bro.
And then you get
Nah.
Even
oh my dude.
Ben Affleck not Ben Affleck. Christian Bale did the same thing.
True.
Man comes into the Batcave, shirt off, bare scars. You see, man, wham! Alfred's looking at him like, bro, what happened for you? Fam,
that
it's
off.
mad. It is mad. All right, wait. So if you weren't gonna have Josh Whedon, this is the last part of the thing. If you weren't gonna have Josh Whedon direct, who would you pick to direct the Fantastic Four?
Ooh. Ooh.
Come on, man. Come on. Listen, I need you guys to jump in the chat as well and let us know. Jump on the super chat and let us know. Who would you pick to direct the Fantastic Four? The Fantastic Four. This brother's up.
Imagine,
Bruv, because you know why, yeah? Like, it's because it's not like Fantastic Four, it's an action movie. It's just powers, like, fam. It's got, like, science elements to it. Do you know what I'm saying? You've got, do you know what I'm saying? You've got, like, Von Doom, like, bruv, like, you can't just start throwing names out there just for the sake of throwing. That's why I'm trying to think, like, raw. Who's really good with stuff like this? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro.
Why is it every time like something weird comes out, I keep thinking of Del Toro? Like, why do I feel Del Toro might be a good fit? Because he also does ensembles. He did very good with like Hellboy. They had like a weird universe.
I think, but that's a bit too weird.
That's what I mean.
Fantastic Four.
Yeah,
so,
that's what I'm saying.
so,
Yeah. Because he did Hellboy, and what's the mecha thing? The kaiju movie?
That
Pacific
was,
Rim.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
So,
but that did he
Yeah.
do the last Hellboy?
No, not the last one. He did the first two.
Yeah.
And he also did Shape of Water. I want to throw Steven Soderbergh out there. He's the guy who did Ocean's 11. Do you know what I'm saying? And I know it sounds crazy, yeah.
No, I see where you're going. with
It
this.
sounds crazy, but I'm talking about ensemble team.
Yeah.
There's a weird kind of comedy there, but there's a vast like
It's
bunch of different
smart.
characters.
It's
Yes,
the way
and
you approach things.
there's a weird intelligence to it. And then when you pair him with someone like Kevin Feige, who's gonna handle all of the nerd stuff anyway, do you know what I'm saying? You don't necessarily need a director who's like as weird as Del Toro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? You could get someone who's just a good director and then let Kevin Feige handle the MCU stuff and let him do the characters. Do you know what I'm saying? So I would pick someone like him. You get me?
I think that's pretty good.
So we're all just gonna take my answer.
I'm not taking. No, because as soon as you said that, I was like, yeah, like, I see where you're going with that, but I don't know. I'm trying to think of a movie or something, but I just really can't point out.
Go back to a movie still.
Like, cause, nah, bro.
Any Star Wars director? No, it's not the same.
A Star Wars director,
Yeah, because obviously they deal with like a lot of
like Ryan
characters.
Johnson.
I wouldn't say about Jesus Christ. I would say
Ryan Johnson's the hardest, bro. I love Ryan Johnson,
You
fam.
might kick one of the members off though.
Bro.
No, I was thinking of what's my guy from Rogue One? When you said that, I think
spicy.
I think he'd be a pretty good fit for that.
What's his name? What's the
Gary
robot?
Whitta?
No,
Gary
no.
Whitta's
He's the
the
writer. Oh my god.
Harmony right there.
Oh
Jesus.
my god.
You got it.
I'm almost there. I'm 2 seconds away. Gareth Edwards. Yes. Also did Godzilla. Yes, the first one, fam. Yeah.
Yeah, got a lot of members as well.
Yeah. Hey, Raven, is that
I
you?
think that would be a pretty good fit.
He's trying to act all
I like
nonchalant, fam. He usually don't participate in these kind of games, fam. But I like that, fam. Nah, fam, you don't, bruv. Usually you'd be like, nah, fam.
Not the same guy who did the raid though.
Gareth
Edwards.
The raid?
Yeah.
The raid?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Bro.
I thought it was an American guy.
Bro. No.
No?
Monsters, Godzilla, Rogue One. Boom.
Who did
That's
Raid
it. He
then?
said the raid, you
The
know.
American dude.
The raid? No, isn't the raid by a? No. Check it.
Bruv, the raid's got an American director.
Yeah, that's what they keep banging on about. He should do an American version.
What? I don't understand that. Oh, you did what? So what is the raid and
Gareth Edwards, look.
Click on it.
That's
Got
got
two different guys.
does that say Evans?
Evans.
My
fam.
bad, no.
Yo, this brother can't read, fam.
Evans,
What?
no.
What? I can see it from here. From here.
This is like if
Yeah,
you're
he's
in
got
the
his
name.
glasses on.
Keep hearing the name. Keep hearing the name.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I knew he was like American or something. I knew he was like
done with this
American.
man.
Where is he from?
Yo.
Oh, he's even English, you know. My bad, not an American still. Welsh.
Is it English or something? There's a difference there, fam.
He's Welsh, fam. He's Welsh. I knew he was
Stress.
from this island still. This island.
Are you sure it's an island?
Fam,
It's not an island.
I'm
What's
done.
it now called? Oh my god, what happened to this?
I'm just making sure that
England,
the
no?
facts that you're getting
The UK,
are correct.
including Northern Ireland.
Oh Jesus.
Too much.
So you want him?
Well, no, I was just saying I thought that was that guy, but obviously two different, separate brothers.
Guys,
Entirely.
who do you want to direct Fantastic Four? What are your thoughts on Joss Whedon directing Fantastic Four? What's the other one? Doctor Strange. Let us know what you think about Sam Raimi being the new director. Are you guys good
Yeah.
to roll in
I'm good.
to the next topic? All right, this is the next and last topic of the day before we hit the super chat questions. So guys, listen. Get your super chat questions in, super chat comments in, slap up your membership, sign up to pay, whatever you're gonna do.
Go ham.
Do it now because it's at one point it's gonna be too late. I don't want no one on me like, Joe, you ain't read my comment. Yo,
What does it sound like?
that's what it sounds
That's
like.
what it sounds like.
That's what it sounds
That's
like.
what it
When
sounds
someone,
like.
whenever someone's complaining to me, that's how I hear. That's all I hear. That's what I hear. Do you get what I'm saying? So slap it up. Now look, next and last topic, yeah, is the SnyderVerse, innit?
Why did he go to that? Wait.
What's going on here?
Wait.
What's going on here?
Oh, I don't know. Everything's... Well, what happened there?
Ravens broke the thing.
I didn't break anything.
Bruv, what you doing, man?
I was supposed to be this bad. I don't know what happened there. Wait.
You gotta transition it.
Bruv, I'm transitioning. Yeah.
It's there.
Is that it?
No, that's the second one.
Now press the third one. Oh, maybe that's got the wrong thing.
Raven broke the thing.
I definitely broke it. Wait.
See there. Oh, just leave it at that one, fam. It's calm.
Alright, cool. Go on, do your thing.
It's calm. Alright, cool. Alright, so basically, the SnyderVerse. What the DCU what the DCEU could have been. So basically, what happened recently is Zack Snyder did a Batman vs Superman watch along, I believe it was, and there were some key points that came out during the watch along that I'm gonna read out about his ideas and concepts for the DCEU, like universe, characters that he thought could have been there and all that stuff. And I thought like, this would be a good time to talk about this just because like, bro, firstly, why not? Secondly, like, obviously you just did the watch along, but we're transitioning now into like a new DCEU phase, do you know what I'm saying? With Wonder Woman 2 coming out, Aquaman 2 coming out, them like even sidelining Superman even more. It's Batman's been rebooted, do you know what I'm saying? So it's like that, the Zack Snyder universe, the SnyderVerse is pretty much dead. Do you know what I'm saying? So why not let's talk about what could have been in it? So basically, I'm going to read like a couple parts of just some stuff that he said. And then I don't know if we're going to stop after each one.
Did Did anyone
Or what?
watch the 3-hour thing?
I didn't watch the whole watch along with him. No. But I'm definitely gonna do it because
I definitely need to watch that.
movie commentaries are some of my favorite things to watch. Like, guys, if you and this is also why I always buy Blu-rays, innit? Because I don't know how they do it digitally with the special features, but with Blu-rays, I always check the back to see if it has a director commentary on, because sometimes I'll watch a movie and I'll interpret things one way, but then I listen to the commentary and this person who directed it, they interpret it a completely different way, or they give me some sort of insight into the view I find. And I think it's so important. Like, if you're into films and like getting deeper into films, it's something that you should be doing. And how I got into it was watching my favorite movies, then watching them with the commentary. Do you know what I'm saying? If I had commentary for every MCU movie, I'd definitely do it. Something like Endgame or Infinity War, listening to that while listening to the Russo brothers talk, it'd be a madness. It'd be a madness, you get me? So yeah, all right, I'm gonna go into the first part. So in his watch along, he brings up the Martian Manhunter hiding in plain sight. This is gonna get ultra nerdy, innit? I'm just letting you guys know it's gonna get ultra nerdy. All right. So he said one of the more noteworthy reveals came as Snyder confirmed that Henry Lennox's character, Lieutenant General Calvin Swanwick. So for everyone who doesn't know who this is the black guy in Man of Steel.
Bro, there's two black guys.
The black general. What? Who's the second black guy? Is not black guy.
Is his boss, Perry. His boss.
But everyone knows who Morpheus is, bro.
We just
No. Everyone knows who Morpheus is.
I'm trying to help people out, bro.
All right, cool. The other black guy, General Swanwick.
He didn't be the Martian Manhunter, though.
No, that would have been mad too.
That would have been mad.
That would have been mad.
It's crazy. It's crazy because I was watching it. I was like, "Wow, let me see how this guy's moving now." Like, because there's one bit he's talking to Lois and he's giving her the bullets. I'm just,
Bro, he's an informer for everyone who's on the good side already. Let me finish the thing, bro. Like, you, man. Oh, bro, I'm not even a sentence in, you know. Bro, we got for like 4 paragraphs.
like that, bro.
Like this.
Anyway, all right. That character there, the black dude, the general, he was intended to be the Martian Manhunter in disguise. Though the reveal was going to be saved for later movies, Snyder said it was planned as far back as Swanwick's first appearance in Man of Steel. Lennox himself was apparently aware of the twist and tailored his performance accordingly. All right. Now I go.
For me, it just makes sense. Like I said, go back to the movies, and then knowing that knowledge, you're like, that's why he was sometimes moving like that. Like, I even said to you guys when he said they're terraforming the planet. How would someone like that? I'm pretty either him or the scientist said it. The scientist was saying something and goes, "They're terraforming the planet." I'm like, how would you know such?
Especially because usually
words like that,
like in the army, they're not really. They're more about guns and butter. So
Yeah.
big. So
for him to say such, I'm like,
That's
what?
a quote, bro. That's a quote, bro. That's a quote. That is a. That was spicy. That was spicy. All right, no, Sam, I'm 100% with you because when I read this, it made me think of that scene again. And when it goes to that scene, Swanwick's talking and says, "They're terraforming the planet, like they're changing the blah 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 blah." Then his like deputy says, "What does that mean?" And then the scientist comes in and breaks it. What is happening down? And I'm like, and when you said, I was like, bro. Why are you the first man talking right there? Why is that your line? That shouldn't be. That should be the scientist line to the deputy and then back to the scientist. But it's you. Because if you was from another planet and you've observed this kind of stuff going on, especially coming from Mars, like where your planet was invaded by the white race of alien that wasn't racist. The green aliens are attacked by the white aliens on their planet. It's a whole mad thing. Get me? Like you would know about terraforming and stuff like that. So yeah, man, I thought that was super sick, bro.
That's crazy.
Get me? All right, cool. We're moving.
That.
All right, look, I thought it was gonna go.
Fam. Why? Just how? Why? How and why? Like. You man don't deserve Zack Snyder, bro. You man don't deserve that, man. Because you know what's gonna happen? Like, bruv, yeah, man's gonna put his thing on. I'm gonna press play at the same time, bruv, and I'm gonna watch this thing. And I'm just gonna rage on my own, bruv. Like, do just curse left, right, and center.
Oh my gosh.
Like, bro, a member of Justice League was always there
Wow.
from birth. Before the Justice League was formed, he was there. Who's handling this? Does DC even know DC itself?
He said, "Does DC know DC, fam?"
That's bruv, like that's mad. And my guy tailored his performance. So when you get hit with the fact, you lose your shit. But you see when Cap got the hammer, yeah? Everybody lost their shit in cinema. You will never have that in your movies because you stop it. It's there. It's not like no one didn't create it. Someone created it. But you stopped it from happening. Bruv. Release Zack Snyder. Bro, I don't know. Like, of course you can't release it now because
The thing is, the Snyder Cut's not even important anymore because these threads have been killed.
yeah, bro.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, Raven,
mad.
no, you slapped that thing on the head so hard, yeah, because it's like, the same thing we was talking about the Fantastic Four. These men have planted the seeds. Bro, Zack Snyder was planting seeds that were going to get redeemed 5 and 6 movies later. And it's like, bro, you man are just like, no, we're not even going to water that, fam. Yo, someone get some pesticide and spray it on it, fam. You murdered your baby, bro. Like, hey, bro, it's crazy, fam. It is crazy. We're going to go on to the next section. The next section talks about Jimmy Olsen's death. And because obviously in Batman vs Superman, first 10 minutes, Jimmy Olsen's character is killed. He's apparently a CIA agent, posing as a photographer, innit? And it says, as for the controversial choice to kill off Michael Cassidy's Jimmy Olsen early in the film, Snyder argued for the importance of taking Superman's power off the board early, saying all the deaths in the DC movies are meant to create lasting repercussions. Snyder hinted Jimmy's death would have affected future movies in a way that we don't see in the finished version of Justice League, creating a chain reaction of cause and effect. Snyder also revealed that he originally envisioned a much more in-depth action sequence when Superman arrives to rescue Lois in Africa. Nah, I want to jump on this one first, innit? Because it's like, me personally, I've never loved the Jimmy Olsen character. And I think, I hear what Zack Snyder's saying here, but I don't think, because Jimmy Olsen doesn't appear in Man of Steel, I don't see his point here. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like, I don't know if he got to make Batman vs Superman the way he wanted to. Do you know what I'm saying? But he's talking about it being a bigger action scene when Superman saves Lois. That means the stuff that happens with Jimmy Olsen in the movie is the same. Do you know what I'm saying? So then I don't agree with him because I feel like when that character dies, besides his name being Jimmy Olsen, I don't care about him at all. Right. I feel like it's just, you just used the popular name because we used it.
See, but that's what we'd have seen, like.
Okay, yeah, bro, yes. Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, from that point, I'm talking about from that point. I can't talk about, I hear what he's saying, that, 3 movies later, or at the end, or in Justice League at the beginning, Superman might have been looking at a picture of Jimmy Olsen like, bro, but I don't have that connection with that character. Yeah, they can build it later, but that's a whole Winter Soldier thing. Like, the first time I watched Captain America 1, I was like, this movie's dead. Watch Winter Soldier, I was like, this makes Captain America better. So, yes, that might have worked, but for me, on this side of the fence, I'm going to be like, I didn't feel that character at all.
I was going to say, maybe not the character itself, but maybe like the character surrounding the incident. So maybe Superman came down as like a huge action sequence, and everyone was like, so you saved Lois, but you couldn't save Jimmy. And that's like on Superman's shoulders, repercussion down the line rather than...
So it's in his conscience as well.
Yeah. But bruv, and that's actually a next thing, yeah? Why, bruv? Obviously, I'm not going to say why the man saved Lois, but bro, why was you not here 4 seconds earlier to save Jimmy? And how do you even know Jimmy if Jimmy is actually a CIA agent? Like, there's these things that make me think that this one doesn't work as well as the Martian Manhunter thing.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because we meet this guy for 4 seconds, Lois pars him off instantly, and then he gets killed. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know about this one, but then at the same time, there's always potential to do stuff in the future that makes stuff in the past even better. And Zack Snyder does that, so I'm not gonna.
And he seemed like he had a plan for it.
Yeah,
it's not like he was going with the motions.
Yeah.
Like, nah, like these are the steps we're taking, and by the time we'll connect all the dots,
Shit,
like,
it's gonna. This happened back in.
So I'm saying, bro, like that's the different kind of pepper that DC can't digest, innit? Like they just smell this, like can't no. Smart.
All right, so the next part comes from Wonder Woman's past. This is gonna get spicy now. All right, in one of the most interesting behind-the-scenes DCEU tidbits, Snyder revealed 2017's Wonder Woman wasn't always intended to. I might not be able to read this. I've never read this before, guys, so I digesting it for the first time. So if I start moving mad, it's because I'm reading madness in it. So Snyder revealed 2017's Wonder Woman wasn't always intended to be set during World War I. While the idea that Gal Gadot's Diana was active. You alright? Bro, come on, man. Let me read, fam. You can't start making these movements, bro. I thought you was about to leave. I thought you was gone. No, I thought you was gone. I was like trying to hold. I was like, bro, just don't leave yet, fam. Get me? I was like, alright. While the idea, as Wonder Woman comes on the scene, while the idea that Gal Gadot's Diana was active long before Batman and Superman was always part of the plan, the filmmaker discussed anchoring her origin story in even older conflicts like the American Civil War. In the American Civil War, apparently there were even other versions of the photos Ben Affleck's Batman uncovers of Diana and her team. In case one of those others conflicted. In case one of those was conflicted, they'd use another one instead. Bruv, that paragraph there is written crazy, fam. Get me? But yeah.
Let me jump in on this shit.
Go on then. Go on then.
How many movies have you seen with the whole, like, German war? Like, how many? Like,
Bear back to all of them.
Bears. Like, do you guys remember, is it the Patriot with Mel Gibson?
You're talking about Braveheart, fam.
No.
They won't take our freedom.
Is it Braveheart?
Man, talking about Braveheart, fam.
Fam. You see how sick that is?
Oh, they could have put her in there.
But you can't. But you see,
They call her Mulanda.
Bruv, like you can't,
Bro, I'm being serious.
Bruv, like, but you know what? Like, this is like, you rather take, like, bruv, yeah. If we're all going to think about movies in itself, yeah, like, it's a lot harder, but you get a lot more from a movie like Braveheart than something that's been done over and over again that man don't even care. Like it's easy to just go to this territory where they're the bad guys instead of just being a home soil where there's crud happening there, or like where there's bro. Anyone asks me about Wonder Woman, shut your mouth, bruv. Like, movie's dead. And you heard it from the guys. Let me shut my mouth, bruv. It's mad. It's crazy.
Sam, what you saying?
Insane.
I don't know. Even like women's inclusion. Like I can actually do like that. They same thing with Marvel. I like when they introduce characters before they have like their own movie kind of thing. But her whole origin story, regardless for me, it's just not that great with the Themyscirians, like saying the whole war thing. Like, ever since Raven's been saying, do that stuff amongst Themyscira, the gods, and like.
Let me jump in, brother. Let me jump in, brother.
Can I finish real quick?
No, because you just said something. You just said something, yeah?
Oh, let me sit
now,
go on.
Imagine there's something in American soil.
Yeah.
There you
implanted
go.
by the gods.
There you go.
This is how you bring this man in, because he's there. He's there. What business do we have in bro,
on Earth, right?
No one's in Germany, bro.
Mm.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Like, everything's in Themyscira. The God Killer is in Themyscira. Like, okay, man's creating war on Earth. That's not their problem.
Bro, like, it's around the corner from Arthur. You've got my guy, Martian Manhunter in disguise. Like, bruv, it's just so much easier to bring the whole team in. Then you give us some dead ass Justice League movie. I've only watched that movie once and I fell asleep. Can you believe I cannot tell you what happens in that movie? I fell asleep till this day, and I have the movie. You crazy, bruv.
Can we review that as well then?
I feel like, yeah, man, you're just too right, fam. Even the thing with the original Wonder Woman movie that I think is dumb as well is the Steve Trevor aspect. Why did you bring Steve Trevor in World War One? Steve Trevor is a modern day character, fam. Right, exactly. He's supposed to be Princess Diana's translator to the modern day.
Right.
She shouldn't even be here for that, bruv. She shouldn't be here for that. Like, in her movies, they could have just done 3 Wonder Woman movies that actually are all just removed from this universe, but have her in the universe in these movies.
Exactly.
So she's in Batman vs Superman, she's in Justice League, and that's her in the future. But her trilogy is just on Themyscira, it's fighting the gods, it's doing a madness elsewhere. So it's in the universe, but it's out of the universe as well, fam. Then you're not tied down to what's going on, bruv. And then you can have Steve Trevor here. Imagine Chris Pine, Ben Affleck, Henry Cavill, Gal Gadot, bro. What's his name? Jason Momoa, fam.
That cast in itself.
Bruv! We're peppering the team!
How would you guys just misplace with this cast, bruv? How?
And now you got Steve Trevor.
Dead.
In the
Dead
80s,
that you got to bring
he
back.
He doesn't know what's going on in the 80s,
Because he was the
fam.
best thing.
He's the one saying, "Oh, is this trash can of art?" And she's like, "No, that's still a trash can."
Crazy.
Bro, that part's mad. Look, alright, so yeah, look, alright, cool. We're moving on, alright, to the Batman's Nightmare. Snyder also shed light on the surreal nightmare sequence where Bruce dreams of a hellish future where Superman has become a servant of Apocalypse. Snyder reiterated that this sequence was intended to set the stage for his 2 Justice League movies at some point in this 5-movie arc. Lois Lane would have been killed, dealing a crushing blow to Superman and making him vulnerable to Darkseid's influence. That's the catalyst for the dystopian world seen in this flash forward dream sequence. The reason Bruce sees Ezra Miller's Flash is that the future version of Batman and Cyborg are trying to find the right point in time to send Barry back and prevent Lois's death. Barry's trip through time creates a rift which opens the world of the future to briefly bleed into the present. Fans would have seen Barry use his cosmic treadmill while traveling through time.
I don't need to say anything to that sentence, fam. That's all there.
Bro,
like
that's a movie. You just read a movie, fam.
Exactly.
That's a whole movie.
That's all
like
there.
one movie. You just read that. You just read a whole movie, fam.
How can you want to destroy that idea?
I think one of the things that I like about this is that this actually explains something to me that I feel like I was like, yo, obviously Barry's coming through time, but that doesn't explain the dream Bruce has. But I love it because what Zack Snyder is saying here is Barry traveling through time ripples time, and it gives and Bruce sees the future because someone's messing with time. Like he's already messing with the Speed Force, and it's affecting. Like,
and that's another move in itself.
Exactly.
Zack Snyder has the levels of depth he's thought and broken his thing down into is crazy to me, fam. Like it is crazy. That was mad.
Bruv, that is just so. Like it's very quite basic in terms of understanding what the guy wanted to do. So how do we miss that? Again, that's the question. How and why? Like you had how? Why?
The vision was too great.
So wait, man, he said a 5-movie arc, innit? So that would have been Batman vs Superman, yeah. But then it was he
Man
said
of Steel?
I meant Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman. But then he said 2 parts to Justice League. So that's 4. So what was that middle movie?
We'll never know.
I mean, I would presume that's a Superman movie. I presume that's a Superman movie because if everything is centered in events to stop this great force like Superman, something's got to happen in the second movie to keep the ball moving.
Or maybe it was a Trinity movie.
Could be.
Because it goes Batman vs Superman, and then Wonder Woman got introduced in Batman vs Superman. So the next movie could have been Batman, Superman,
The trilogy.
and
The
the Trinity. And then obviously the next evolution of that is the Justice League forming in the first part of Justice League and then winning in the second part. Like, I don't know, bruv, but that sounds sick. Like, there's one more part I'm gonna read on this, and then we can go in. Or
Bruv, how'd you just pick up Superman like that? Aye. He's back, you know. It's mad. Sorry.
Alright, the Martha controversy. Alright, love it or hate it, Batman vs Superman is arguably most remembered for the moment when the Dark Light nearly kills the Man of Steel, only to be stopped dead in his tracks when he hears the name Martha. Snyder defended the scene, arguing the point wasn't that Batman and Superman have mothers with the same name, but that hearing the name shocks Batman back into reality. It allows him to see Superman as a real person with a family and a life of his own, rather than a faceless monster to be defeated. Batman realizes in this scene that he's about to become every bit as evil as the man who killed his parents, but is instead able to pull himself from the brink and regain his own sense of humanity. This is embodied in the image of Batman's damaged helmet, which shows the man emerging from beneath the armor.
Right now, we're close to that scene as well.
Exactly, that's what's crazy. See, that amount of detail, I would not have seen that unless Snyder himself would have said that, but it's not portrayed enough for me in the movie. Like, if man was like, I don't know, holding something like, oh, what am I about to do? If he was on his knees saying something like, what am I doing or something, then I'll be like, oh, cool. Then you would see him snapping back, I'm about to be the monster that made me who I am today. Some kind of explanation like that, but since it's just like,
wait, is it coming?
Why you say that name? Then it's like, oh, okay, cool.
See, I'm with you, Sam. I don't feel like that, what he explains there, I don't think is peppered enough into the movie, but it only takes like one line here, because it is peppered through his conversations with Alfred. Alfred's like, yo, you don't want to take this dude on. You don't need to do this. You don't need to do this. All he has to hear right now in his ear is Alfred. Him talking to Alfred saying, I've got him. Like, it's over. And Alfred saying back, this is gonna change you forever. Something like that. You just throw one line like that in there.
Wait, it's coming up. Is it coming up?
Yeah, it's coming up. You throw one line in there like that, and it changes the whole thing.
Okay, so basically what you just said, about seeing his thing, I want to see it through his mask.
Bruv, he's there. His mask's cracked. He's saying he's...
It's not enough. He just says, why you say that name?
The thing is, me personally, I've never had an issue with this scene, fam. Because for however long man's been watching like Batman and Superman, I'd never even really clocked that both their mums are called Martha, bruv.
Same.
So when he said it, I was like, bro, oh wait. And
it's like a reveal.
Yeah, bruv. And it's like, the thing is, bro, they put flashbacks of Bruce being tormented by the night his parents are killed anyway. So do you know what I'm saying? The only thing that's weird to me is that Superman... And this is the thing that I think is dumb in the beginning of the fight, and what it helped is when Superman showed up, he should have said, yo, my mum's in danger. Then Batman saying, you ain't got a mother. And the fight going in. And then at the end, when he's saying, Martha, that then shows Batman, yo, wait, your mum's got the same name as mine. There's humanity there.
Exactly.
Boom. Get me.
But then he's just spazzing about the name. Exactly. He's just spazzing about the name rather than, like I was saying, you don't see him snap back.
Why is Lois here? I hate...
Because she's Supergirl.
That's his mother's name.
Oh my God. You don't see the snapback. You see man calm down. Like, you don't see any of that, man. Come on now.
See, what, like, my problem with this movie is it's obviously them picking the main villain, and two is just Lois, bro. Just I know, and I get it that she's part of Superman, but she shouldn't be as much here, bro. Yeah, you can be as much on Superman because obviously it's Superman's world, but when is Superman, bro? I don't remember seeing her that much when reading a comic book with Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman that she's in it. Hardly. She'll have like 1 or 2 squares, bruv, and that's it.
Man said 1 or 2 squares.
Not even
bro.
a whole page, bruv.
Not even a full panel, bro.
Bruv.
All right, look. All right, look, guys, listen, look. Jump into the super chats right now. We're at that point where we're gonna be reading all your super chat comments, questions, and all of those things there. You get me? So anyone who says I've missed your comment already, guys, we ain't even got to that section yet. Calm down and listen. If I do miss your comment, I'm sorry, innit? But it's not me. It's the way the thing updates, innit? But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna read like 2 comments, press refresh, 2 comments, and then press refresh. Yeah? So hopefully I don't miss anyone's comments. Bruv, I just definitely don't need Tanya on man's back. Like, yo, so you're gonna ignore me for the 3rd week in a row. It's mad. Get me? Alright. Before we get there, I want to shout out to Black Bono and Jeremy for continuing your membership on the Cybernerds YouTube membership. Appreciate you guys. Obviously, you like had a re-up today because it's here. It says today. So shout out to you guys. First comment. This isn't the first comment, bro.
What's going on?
What's happening?
I don't know. What happened? What?
Bro, wait, relax. You man, relax. Yeah, I need someone to fact check my comments with me. All right, cool. Someone fact check the comment. No, because I don't need you man on me. I don't need you lot onto me.
Oh, my finger's not even going back that fast.
Oh my god.
Stress.
Oh my god.
Stress.
All right, do you know what? Yeah. Wait, is this all of them? I think this is all of them. Anyway, all right. So the first comment comes from man like DC. This is not the first one.
It's definitely not the first one. Stress.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Stress.
Let me
Did
see
we
your
just
sound.
break?
Mine's even.
Did we just break YouTube?
Go down, Sam.
This should be at the top.
No, refresh.
Refreshed it already.
No,
This
he
is
just
a new
came in
page.
it.
They just
Yeah,
did.
he just came in the thing, bro.
Give it another chance.
But wait, is it? Oh my days. Wait.
There we go. Yeah, it's up.
Okay, you good?
Yeah.
Let me see. Go all the way down.
Ooh, shite.
Yeah, boom. Give me your laptop.
Right, there we go. To the bottom.
Does that should be on charge?
No,
Right.
take off.
All right, cool. Boom. All right. Let's do this. All right, folks. So, all right, the first comment of the day comes in from man like Evoke. Appreciate you, Evoke. Patreon, Twitch subscriber, all of it.
In there.
Evoke says, yo,
What's good?
fam.
What's happening?
Evoke, appreciate you checking us out, bro. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate all of your support as usual, man. Next comment comes from Heavy Hero G. Heavy Hero, what's good? What are you saying? Heavy Hero says, let's go. We here. Shout out to Heavy.
Energy. I like that.
Yo, this is just energy. I feel like the first 4 or 5 comments are just people bringing energy to the thing. Shout out to Lizzie, who got her question on the show and slapped up a super chat, who says, I don't even have to do this one. What's this, Sam? Yer. Is that right?
Is that a New York thing?
No, Lizzie be coming with these sounds, you know what I'm saying?
man.
Okay.
Like bird gang. What was it the diplomats did? Shout out to Dipset, bro.
Yo. Hey, shout out to Ebony
Bird
Ivory.
gang.
Tanya, listen, Tanya, look. I'm reading the comment. She says, hi, everyone. Hey.
Hey.
Alright, cool. Shout out to man like DC, slapping up a super chat. Get me. DC says, light, dominate, watch hentai, the TCN.
Commandments.
Oh my
So
god.
so
Oh my god.
so
This has got to go on a t-shirt
so
somewhere.
light
fam.
so light stands for live your truth, innit? Like, so that's on my behalf, innit?
No, and dominates for me.
It dominates for you.
Obviously, and watch
And
hentai is for
watch
Sam.
hentai for Sam.
Wow.
Mad thing.
You know what? Hey, I
Nah,
I
fam,
need to
bro.
get that. Wait,
Bruv.
I did take.
That's
wait,
mad, bro.
I did that. Wait, I did take a picture of that because
It's got to be like, on the t-shirt, it's got to say like, live your truth, dominate, and watch
Yeah.
hentai.
Yeah,
The Cybernerds commandments.
That's it.
Bro.
Wait, let me take a picture.
No,
of that,
that's
'cause
mad. DC,
that
you peppered the
is
thing right there,
crazy.
fam.
They know he does this.
That's crazy
Yo.
right there.
Yo, shout out to Evoke, who slapped up another super chat and said, verified? Let's go!
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to my like
We
Evoke.
legit.
Yeah, more energy. All right, shout out to Yaya Daniels, who says verified. Domination continues. We are here.
Wow.
We are here. We are here. We are here. We are here.
Appreciate that.
Yo, shout out to Tony Stark, RIP, bro. We love you 3000. He says, happy Sunday, fellow nerds. Bro, happy Sunday to you. Get me. Welcome to church and that. Get me. All right. Got another super... What, bruv? There's so many.
It's crazy.
It's mad. All right. Iconic Reaction says, love from Canada. Still wish Tom chose Wolverine. I feel like Iconic Reaction is talking about Tom Hardy playing the character Wolverine. What do you man think about that?
I don't know, ever since we've done Capone, obviously going back to Venom and stuff, I just see Tom Hardy always as like a madman. And I don't think Wolverine is that kind of madman. Like, he's a animal, but he's not a insane Bronson type animal.
Go on.
I think it's you know, when you've had something for so long, it's kind of hard to see
Him do something else.
you know, him doing something else, or even someone playing Wolverine. But I personally think he would have given us a different Wolverine. Do you know what I'm saying? From a different era. Because you gotta think about it, Wolverine's been here for a while.
Yeah.
So I can see Tom Hardy like being one of these particular areas and playing them. You know what I'm saying? Because he's versatile like that. Plus he's got that little brute, that little swag to it that man just gonna come in and just slap everybody in it. So I can see him do that.
Me personally, I think he is a good choice to be Wolverine, but I wouldn't want to see him as Wolverine. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's just one of those easy casts. Like, oh yeah, you could be Wolverine because he is. You know what I'm saying? He's brooding. He's a gruff, but I want to see Tom Hardy do stuff that's gonna stretch him, like the Bane thing. Like Bane, I feel like Bane stretched Tom Hardy. Like, yo, bro, you can't. Get me. Just eyes and dialogue. Can't see your mouth. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the direction I want Tom. Do you feel in charge? Brother!
Pepper fam.
Bro, I don't want him doing Wolverine. Like,
That's crazy.
I don't want that, bro. I want him on job like that, fam.
He said skink.
Bro, that's it. It's cool. We were watching the animated show, bro. That's why it makes that noise.
As well, every single time.
It's the SKSNINKT, bro. Skink. Bro, it's mad. You get me?
Mad.
So. Nah, that's actually a good one. Iconic Reactions. Iconic Reactions slapped up another super chat. He's got another question. I think it's a question. No, he says, just got accepted to top acting school in Toronto, Canada, trying to play Miles Morales one day. Hopefully y'all see me on the big screen. Bro, congratulations. Keep dominating. And one day, hopefully, we're doing a trailer reaction to ting that you're in, innit?
No, that would be fun.
Bro, that would be the maddest thing that you was here, said I've just got accepted, and then we do the trailer reaction.
That's crazy, bro.
In the thing, you know what I'm saying?
Miles,
Days of Future Past thing and that.
Mad.
Do you know what I'm saying? Shout out to DC who comes back with another super chat, and he says, I encourage Sunday to... Oh, my God.
What happened?
DC, come on, bro.
Wait, are we going to get the first disclaimer? That's not Raven. Because the fam's going to get a first disclaimer. Yes.
I don't, let me read it. I'm not approving of what man's saying, but you man might, innit? I know with your crazy Friday streams, you might approve of all of this. DC says, I encourage Sunday twerking, and any other day for that matters. Shout out to the twerk team. Hashtag put your back into it.
Listen, you got to be committed to it, bruv. You got to be committed. If you're going to do it, you got to be committed to it. Put your back, your bone, your spine, everything into it, bruv.
I'm just going to put a disclaimer out there and say the views of DC are all his own, and he is a valuable member to the community, but his actions and the things he promotes should not be reflected on the CyberNerds brand.
So that is the first person.
It's the first community disclaimer.
That is sick.
I don't know how he's
Congratulations.
I don't know how DC. I don't know how. I feel like DC just took the first community disclaimer for Lizzie. Do you know what I'm saying?
True.
I feel like Lizzie should have got it, but DC got it.
You know
Alright,
what? To
cool.
be fair, because it's my streams, she wouldn't get one.
Yeah, bro.
Which makes sense.
Whatever happens on your own stream, that's you,
that's
bro.
mad.
But on the CyberNerds channel here,
Yeah.
that's it. Boom.
That's crazy.
Alright, shout out to Jai Sinantra. If I said that wrong, apologies. Says, game over. I don't know what this is in reference to, but at some point,
It's game over.
it was game over.
What?
So appreciate you. Yo, shout Shout out to man like Harry, who slapped up a super chat. Shout out to man like Harry. South London's finest, Patreon, all of them things. There.
Mark.
You know what you guys should do? Be more like Harry. Get me? That's like a saying we've got out here. It's like, yo, be more like Harry. Get me? Alright, fire/not fire. Views on Mortal Kombat 2021 film. Oh, go on then, Sam. He's looking a bit distressed over there.
I don't know. After seeing the animation, and then going back to the previous movies, and then playing the current game, I've given up on anything.
That's not the game.
Yeah, I would watch it.
Wow. What about the web series? That was banging.
But I think that was like fan made rather than studio wise.
Yeah, but the movie's gotta be 18. And I think with the animated being 18, the movie's definitely gonna be 18.
Yeah, 18 is cool. Like that's a given. But like, I don't know what it is where if you're like not a fan of the film or whatever have you, you just be like, oh, as long as it's got fatalities and blood and scorpion, we good. No, man, you gotta bring more than that. Like they said in one of the articles, it's like now we're bringing fatalities. If you watch anything Mortal Kombat wise, there has been fatalities. So what are we talking about?
You know what? Yeah, like
no,
you do have a valid point, and the majority problem of this, right, that I've actually clocked this week. So we've just released the beginning of this week the Mortal Kombat Legends Scorpion's Revenge review, and a lot of people seem to disagree with us because it's like, oh no, but that's the law. Oh no, but that's the rules. That's why Raiden doesn't engage. No, that is not the problem. Sticking to original source is not the problem. You can have an original source from a book. That doesn't mean it's going to translate properly into a movie. Vice versa. And game, vice versa. That is not the problem. The problem is you always want a good movie. There's a huge difference with that.
Thanks.
So if we're just going to be like, fatalities, fam, allow me, we got the game, which will give you the most graphic,
the best,
exactly, like
the purest.
You can only do on computer graphics,
exactly.
Like.
So what are we talking about? So yeah, you do have a valid point, and I really think people like the fans who are watching these things, don't be tricked into these things, because when you're happy about it, like we just watched the movie, not the movie that was that bad, it wasn't bad. He didn't give us enough source. Do you know what I'm saying? The story wasn't great. Whenever you want to watch a movie, you want to watch a great movie. Do you know what I'm saying? Story, character, not just one element of everything else. Like, that's boring. Like, bruv, like I could have stopped watching the movie after the first 15 minutes of the fight.
It was done, right?
It was done.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So it needs to be more than that. So when we having these feedback and it reaches to the studios and it's like, raw, we missed the mark here and there. All right, cool. The next project we gotta do better there. Now we're getting a lot more for the money that we're paying and our time. But if you're gonna stay in the Matrix because your eye is low, then don't blame us. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I gotta say.
I ain't got faith in it. Do you get me? But the question was fire or not fire. So Sam, you're going not fire.
Sub-Zero.
Whoa.
Jesus Christ, man, just went straight.
Raven, what are you saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna say no. Off the back of what we just watched, I would have before last week.
But this is we are talking about the movie though. We're talking about the film. It's probably not gonna be directed, made, or anything. You know what I'm saying?
I can only go with.
I was gonna say I've only got 2 points. Watching the web series, they had a good balance between. You've seen it, right? Where the reality of the Earth and the fights. I was like, super cool. And then we got the game, which has a legit story. If you guys play Mortal Kombat 11, the story in that's legit, and it's got the fights in it. So I'm like, all right, can you guys top this? They didn't top it in the cartoon animation, and they didn't top it in the film for over 20 years. I'm cool. Sub-Zero.
I mean, I'm quite excited for the guy who's playing. Is it Legend? It's a Legend. It's not Legend.
What are you talking about?
The Bruce Lee
Oh, really?
series.
He's the one playing Liu Kang.
Yeah, no, it's not Liu Kang. I don't think it's Liu Kang.
One of the either Sub-Zero or
yeah, one of those guys. Yeah, and he's a sick actor, bruv. And that's one of the things that I'm actually excited about. But I'm kind of seeing the pattern with that, so I'm just for now no.
I'm gonna go. I might see as well, but just because it's gonna stink.
Yeah.
Like not even, but we're still. Look, for me, we're still in this whole you can't translate video games into movies, and the reason I think you still can't do it is because you're still trying to do it narrative for narrative. Yo, take what it is, make it something else. Yes, people are gonna be upset and be like, you didn't stick to 100% the law, but you know what will negate that? Making something good. That's it. The MCU, they take from the comic books and they do what the hell they want to do. That's what people need to do if you're adapting something. Adaptation, not copying, not redoing, not translating into another medium. Adapt the thing. Get me? Great question, Harry. All right, next super chat comes from Black Bono. Patreon, YouTube member, Twitch subscriber, all of that.
Hype train conductor.
And more.
Man, likes to get the contracts too.
Listen.
Hitman. I'm gonna start calling Hitman, you know.
Yo,
Black Bono.
I heard
you
about
know?
the madness you did yesterday, fam. That was crazy.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Black Bono, man.
Yeah,
for
Black
sure.
Bono
Shout
is
out
the
to you.
hitman. Yeah, bro, Black Bono's got a nickname. Black Bono's the hitman. Boy,
Jeez.
get me. All right, he said, what's good, fam? Do you think WB should give money to Snyder to finish up the Justice League movie and release it on HBO Max? Do you know what? Yeah, halfway through reading this, I was like, no. But then when you got to the end, I was like, yes. Because if they went to Zack Snyder and said, Zack, look, you proved your point, bro. The Snyder Cut needs to come out. Here's the bag. Do whatever you need to do
HBO.
with whatever you've got. Even if some sections need to be animated. Now, remember, I don't know if you man have watched the ultra long edition of The Watchmen.
The movie?
The movie.
The one
They-
that's 3 hours and a half.
I don't think I have that version.
So basically, there's The Watchmen, and then there's, if you watch the extra long version, I've got it on Blu-ray, it's like a special edition director's cut. It's crazy, fam. It's got before The Watchmen as an animated movie that is attached to the front of it, bro.
I think I watched that with
What?
you.
Fam,
I think
it
I watched
is
that with you.
crazy. Now,
Same characters, everything, or
bro, it's everything. It's all together, bro. So then, yeah, I'm like, well, maybe there might still be scenes that need to be reshot and done and that. Now, what I would say is, bro, take that concept that he did with Watchmen, take Kill Bill with the animated thing, and mash that together and finish the Snyder
Oh
Cut,
my
fam.
gosh.
So we're going movie, comic book, anime style, boom, and bro, and do something crazy.
Do you know what that reminds me of? What's that Batman?
The one where there's like 4 or 5 stories in one thing.
Yeah,
And the animation
animation.
switching all.
Sick, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
bro.
bro. It's called Gotham Knight or something.
Yeah.
That thing is mad.
No,
Bro.
but look, DC needs to bring them those spiced up animations back, bro.
Like same thing with Animatrix as well, fam.
Oh
Fam.
my
Mini
days,
stories,
bro.
like
Fam.
That's crazy.
If they did something like that and released that on HBO, in fact, to be honest, if they did that, it's too big time, bro. You gotta drop it in the cinema, fam. Cause, bruv,
I don't
Fam.
trust. I don't trust these fans to be coming out here with their propaganda and then these man take their feedback, their madness,
Bro,
and run with it like
the
they
thing
did
is-
with Man of Steel, bro.
but the thing about it is, it wouldn't matter the feedback from the fans because it's a one take bang. We're not redoing the DCEU. We're just dropping the Snyder Cut, fam.
Right.
Like, that's it. Like, Warner Brothers would know, like, yo, we're not continuing the universe. Even if this makes $1 billion, we're not continuing it. But we're getting this out there just because the fans or we feel like it's a good move. Do you know what I'm saying? And if it tanks, then you can be like, look, Zach, we was right. You was wrong. Boom. But how much is it really gonna cost? All the footage is done. Like, you're just, bruv.
No, they spent about $10 million on moustaches. So
But yeah, but that's to redo it. That means there's footage without it. Do you get what I'm saying? So, bruv, I feel like this is a spicy question, man. The HBO Max thing is the only reason I'm like, rah, man, would I want to see the proper version of Justice League for the first time at home on television? I'd want to watch it in a cinema.
Yes, but at the same time, like
Black suit Superman.
Bruv, we can make
Batman who's not on the floor.
Bruv,
Yeah.
we can
My
listen,
back.
Listen, I'll take that L just to watch it at home, bruv. I'll pepper things up a little bit more, and we'll have a get together in here, bruv. Surround sound and everything, bruv. You mad?
But
Are you saying that because he wants to go to sleep? He can.
yeah, fam, you know, Raven loves a good sleep, bruv. It's mad. Alright, next comment comes from Black Bono again, and he says, Nolan is not moving Tenet.
Shit.
Bro,
I mean, if you said it,
fam, yeah, bro. Bono says it, then it must be true.
Bono's
fam.
going on speed dial, yo.
Get me. Alright, listen, so we got another one, yo. Harry comes back. Shout out to man like Harry again. And he says, thoughts on Aquaman Dos.
Oh.
No hablo español.
Oh. Perdón. No, man, I'm up for it. Me personally, I think there was some really good stuff peppered into that movie. Sick, like there's stuff, couple of stuff they had it in that I lost my mind. I was like, yes, like you guys actually did this in the movie. But my main issue with what's his name, Aquaman, is the way you portrayed Arthur. I think you guys, I don't know what you guys were trying to do, but it was just too goofy for me. It's too goofy for me. I mean, this guy, as a baby, had Mandem come to the yard and trying to murder the whole family. He's going through all these stuff growing up. And yeah, I get it, you're a cool guy and stuff, but bruv, when you get that, and bruv, I don't know, man. It's just little things in the movie that's annoying, and it wasn't necessary. Like eating flowers is what we're doing.
Yeah, I don't really get why Arthur's so dumb.
That's what we're doing.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because his dad seems like quite a bright dude.
Yeah,
his
bro.
mum's obviously highly intelligent, regardless of whether she's there. And he's such a surfer, bro. Like.
Do you know what I'm saying?
And then like Mira's like OP. Do you know what I'm saying? And Mira is OP, but Arthur, like I don't believe their relationship because she's so OP and he's so dumb. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't.
It's weird.
Yeah,
it's not believable.
Yeah, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you've got to you got to lean into Jason Momoa more, bro. Like you got to let him like. No, bruv, his answer shouldn't be to just piss on stuff, bruv. Do you get what I'm saying?
Like, yo, fam. Like,
It's mad, bruv.
Man was ad-libbing throughout the whole
bruv,
movie.
it's crazy, bro.
Oh
Like,
my
it's,
gosh.
I just don't understand it, man. Like, you got something so good, so enjoyable, and then you kind of just like spoil it with these silly things. Like, listen, you can easily dismiss these things, innit? But there's people who are really like deep into these characters. It's just, like, this is not what you want to see.
It's character assassination, fam. That's all they did in the movie is character assassination. But my actual thoughts on Aquaman 2, you've got an opportunity to fix it. Fix it. That's it. Bring Mira back. Fix up Jason Momoa's Aquaman. Pepper up Black Manta again, as it looked like.
I liked him.
You know, he was good.
I liked him, his backstory, the whole thing with his dad.
He's coming back. He's going to be back in number 2. You've got to have him kill Arthur's dad to get even and set that up, their final confrontation for the trilogy movie. And I don't know, man. Like, bring someone else in, fam.
Who should be
enemy-wise?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure we've had this conversation before.
No,
There's something about the Themyscirans going to war.
Yeah.
That's like Flashpoint.
Yeah, but I think that needs to be ahead. I'm talking about like someone we can bring in for the number 2.
For movie number 2, fam, I don't know. You've got to bring in an open dialogue between Arthur and Ocean Master. Ocean Master's locked up in jail.
Right.
I want him to be visiting Ocean Master and him be trying to
Bring him to...
trying to turn man over. Yeah. Ocean Master's got to escape at the end of the movie. Yeah. Manta, they've got... I want Manta to be the villain, but I don't want him to be the end villain, if you get what I'm saying.
That's what I was going to say. Since they messed with... What's that place called? The
trench, yeah. The trench, yeah.
I was going to say, because they didn't have like a massive war kind of there. So maybe that goes to Atlantis. they try and stop that kind of. And I heard there's going to do a movie about that anyway.
Yeah, in fact, James Wan did say he was trying to do something, but bruv,
Yeah, so
that
I
would be
think
something
that'd be
sick. That was
I'm
sick.
okay with
The
that.
thing is, they could bring back one of the old kings, bruv. They could definitely bring back one of the old kings,
That
bruv.
would be
That
so
was
shit.
He went and took the
the thing from
yeah. So that old king or one of the old kings, you could be like, yo, I'm actually the rightful king of blah
Or
blah
he
blah.
could have triggered something.
Yeah, bruv.
Like
Bruv, where's the crack? Have we seen the Kraken
Then wasn't the Kraken
in the water beef?
Wasn't he protecting the armor? Who was he fighting? Then he was like, "Oh, you speak my language."
Yeah,
It was the Kraken.
It was the Kraken, man.
Yeah, but I need the Kraken on job, like in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Woo.
I need
Woo.
destroying ships, all of that. Make the humans the bad guys. Who knows, bruv? Get me. Give us a Justice League villain or something. Give us someone who's floating around or something. I don't know, man. Get me. All right. Damn. Harry comes back with another super chat and he says, "Who's the better Ranger? Tommy, this is the Red Ranger for those who don't know, or Jason, who is the Green/White Ranger?" Now,
Go swap that.
what?
Go swap that. Jason's the red.
Tommy is the green.
Oh,
and
sorry. Tommy is the White/Green Ranger,
Hmm.
and Jason is the Red Ranger. I'm Team Tommy, innit?
I'm
It's mad
going
easy.
Tommy.
It's Tommy. Fam.
I'm the like.
You batted up all them, man. It still
Like,
does. Like,
I'm
what
like-
are we talking?
Do you know who Jason is? Jason is Cyclops, you know.
Yeah, I did like Jason today, but
Jason-
if I'm keeping it real, fam, Tommy all day, every day.
Yeah, like, Jason's like the Cyclops character, like just that guy,
You
like,
know,
that
for
leader
us,
guy.
yeah,
That
yeah.
oh, I'm just a Boy Scout.
Like, no one really cared about the red. If you think about it, like, bro, like as a you, it was like, right,
Black Ranger, fam.
Black Ranger, and then you just go.
Pink Ranger.
Then the
Kimberly.
yeah, Kimberly, what she was bad.
Yellow Ranger,
Oh,
fam.
Hey, look.
Whoa, hey,
Look,
hey.
buddy, hey, Sunday. But then once Green Ranger came and
Fam.
they had that, bruv. Come on, man.
Man up everybody.
Bruv, like, it was different. It
And
was,
that day fool, if he was Red Ranger,
Fam. He started off as a villain, innit? So you should have known who man was gonna pick, bruv. Like,
crazy, bro.
it is what it is, innit? Harry, jump in, bro. Who do you pick? Is the question. You know what I'm saying? Everyone else, like, let us know who's your favorite Ranger, innit? Get me? Even if it's not red, white, or green. Get me? Alright. Heather G. Yo.
Oracle.
The Oracle, Lady of the House, head mod. You know what I'm saying? Patreon, all of that. Heather G. Firstly, thank you for doing a great job modding the chat as you're doing right now. And she comes in with some moral support for one Mr. Blitztech and says, "I still believe in you, Sam."
Yay. That's all I need is just one believer. That's all it takes.
That's all you need. That's all you got, bro.
That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. How the fuck these guys?
Oh, days, bro.
Wow.
Yo. Alright.
Swear to God.
Well, alright, we've got another super chat from Jamelia Williams. Jamelia, how are you doing? Now, Jamelia is using her psychic abilities today to foresee me not reading her comment and saying, "Raw, Joe, you didn't read my comment. Hilarious." Like, I don't understand how this has happened. How did you know? Wait. I did. Wait. Is there another comment that I missed that I didn't read? Or are you saying this thinking I didn't read the comment?
No, you. It was one of the first questions, no? Like one of the first comments.
One of her first comments.
Was like of today, like one of the first super chats, no? Where she just said, "Hey." You said,
Very
"Hey."
first
No,
one
it did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Wait, no. This is
No,
from that's from another time.
From another time.
There was no comment. Wait,
Maybe
Jamelia.
she's just responding back to what you said then.
Oh, maybe. Oh no, she got me in a like.
Oh wow.
Like mine's mentally assassinated now. Like I don't know what's going on. Anyway, the rest of her comment is, if they had to do a Fantastic Four movie, it should be 2D animation. Boom. Do you know what? Yeah, I want more movies like Into the Spider-Verse. Into the Spider-Verse. What else is there? The Batman thing you were just talking about. The Gotham Knights. All of those. Like I don't understand why more things ain't doing that. Like why is there not?
Spider-Verse did pretty well.
Very
No,
well.
Spider-Verse did very well. But bro, it doesn't even have to be as big as Spider-Verse. It doesn't have to be out in the cinemas, but I feel like they should just take more care in the animated stuff, bro. I think X-Men did this one anime thing, do you remember? the Japanese anime with like
that and Iron Man.
yeah, fam, they're sick, bruv. And it's like, yo, why are you guys not doing more of this, like leaning into other markets? Or maybe those markets aren't big enough. Like I don't know, but I definitely think like this is something that you guys should be trying to do, man. Because yeah, it's that. Oh, yeah, what do you guys think? Yes, no.
After Spider-Verse, like I know they're doing a number 2 already planned. That's just Sony. This isn't even MCU as well. So, like you're saying, even if it's just like,
who's got the rights to Fantastic Four? Is it Sony as well?
no, that's definitely Marvel now.
Marvel.
Marvel. Fox.
Oh,
Fox
okay.
owned them before, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, just do more of them.
We'll see how it goes.
All right, so shout out to Yaya Daniels. What's good, Yaya? Hope you're having a great Sunday. She says, as for who should direct Fantastic Four, I agree with all that said. John Krasinski. Now, obviously, he's the brother who directed Quiet Place 1 and 2. He's also Jim from The Office. I think that is a great choice. I think if he's going to go to direct it, I would like him to star in it as well. Do you get me? Because I feel like he could be a perfect Reed Richards. Do you know what I'm saying? He could definitely star and direct in it. Yeah. I wouldn't bring in Emily Blunt because then I feel like be too on the nose. But
that's actually a good. That's a good call. That's a great call. That's a great call. Ooh, yeah. You're on the tequila again. You must be on the tequila because it's the third eye. Tequila's the third eye.
Third eye, you know. So on that question, you're saying you wouldn't bring in Emily Blunt because obviously they partnered up before.
They partnered up. Ain't they married in real life? They're married in real life as well.
Are they?
What?
I'm pretty sure they're married in real life. Emily Blunt and John Krasinski, yeah.
I did not know that.
To be honest, I wouldn't even be mad if both of them, if she was Sue.
No, the thing is, she would be a good Sue. And then when I say I don't want her as Sue, it's not because I don't think she'd be good. I do think she'd be good, but I'm just like, bro,
it's
like
too much for them two together.
I feel like it's too much. I feel like for me, it's too much. But do you know what? Yeah, Nicole Kidman and what's his name? Tom Cruise used to do that all the time, like 7, 8 movies
and thing as
together.
Well, what's the dude from that's in Knocked Up?
Seth Rogen.
Not Seth Rogen.
The other brother.
His brother-in-law.
Paul Rudd. Is it
Paul Rudd?
Paul Rudd and the chick.
And the thing.
They're in Knocked Up together as a couple, and they're in another movie like that as a couple again.
Make a porn or something.
Yeah.
Bruv, like they're in bare movies together, bruv, and it never gets tiring, bruv. Those two together are just the one, bruv.
Raven might have convinced me on that one, because they are great. I actually love Emily Blunt.
It works.
And yeah, John Krasinski is legit as well. So maybe bring them both. But then who's Johnny Storm and who's the thing in that movie?
Ooh,
damn, The Rock.
Please stop.
Nah, stop.
Please stop.
Stop it.
Because if you had The Rock, he couldn't transform. It'd have to be him. That would be his transformed state, bro. With The Rock. So you get 2 actors. You get someone who's The Rock before, and then you get The Rock as the thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Some skinny, like it's like Captain America before he goes in the machine. So you have like skinny Rock, like bare neck and that, bruv, all ribs scurrying around, and then you have The Rock as the thing. Like, bruv, they do him ugly all the time. Why not do it like the reverse, where it's just like, yo, man turned into a god, like.
That would be he does. Black Adam.
Oh yeah, I guess there you go. There you go. That'll be mad. Alright, cool. Shout out to man like Bahadar.
Jeez.
Bro, appreciate you. My first ever Twitch tier 3 sub. Patreon. YouTube member. Yo, shout out to you. Bro. Alright, so B's comment is, guys, just here to say, keep up the great work and keep dominating. TCN fam. Hashtag boom dick season. For everyone who doesn't know, like, what boom dick season is, come to my Twitch streams. Get me?
Oh, we're not gonna elaborate here.
I'm not catching a disclaimer for it, fam.
Why not? But it's on your stream though.
That's my place. That's what I do. What I want to do over there. Get me? Can be boom dick season every day over there. You get me?
Bad. It's peak. It's so peak.
Yo, B,
That's
appreciate
bad.
the comment. Yo, alright, look, it's looking like, do you know what, yeah? Let me give this one good refresh.
Wasn't that even?
No, bruv. I know what I'm doing. Let me get one good bruv. They've got me too many times. Alright, it's looking like we've got the last comment of the day. Comes from man like Evoke. Appreciate you, Evoke. And he says, thank you.
Oh,
No.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Do you know what? Yeah, look, guys, shout out to everyone who's been plugged in today. Really appreciate the love, the support, watching the podcast. Look, guys, if you have not already, there's still time. Slap that like button. Do you know what I'm saying? Other than that, guys, listen, it's a great time to start supporting the Cybernerds on Patreon, patreon.com/Cybernerds. Great place to perform. Listen, we've got so much stuff going over there. Polls, behind the scenes, Patreon only videos. You get 2 extra videos early a week, so you're seeing our trailer reactions early. You can request what trailers we react to. Discord, Rose, and like there's so much stuff over there. There's also a special Sith Temple Patreon tier now. It's only open to, well, it was only open to 15 people. It's open to less now. Like it's when I say secret society, it's a super secret society. You get me? So there's that, guys. Go over to Patreon, sign up to the ting, man. Other than that, guys, really appreciate you being here. I'm Joe, 1/3 of the Cyber Nerds.
Raven GS.
I'm Mr. Blitz Tech.
And we'll see you next week, Sunday, 7 p.m. for another live show. Arrivederci!